Hello and welcome everybody to another edition of Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition, Episode 10, bringing you some good-ass BB tag action straight from the PC format, as per usual. And with me on the mic tonight are a couple people that I hope you'll enjoy hearing a lot of on commentary. With me here in the commentator's booth is the wonderful, the legendary, you know him, you love him, a regular here in the WNF commentary booth, Lon Lilly, and a returning commentator from before, was here a couple weeks ago with his debut with WNF BBTAG, and back at it again, Mito. How are you both doing tonight?
I am doing A-OK alright, ready to commentate some more sick BB tag action once again on the PC platform with the rollback. I'm always excited to be able to do this no matter which way we're playing BB tag, no matter the net code, always just excited, and yeah, I am ready to go.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Lon. It is a blast to be back here. Thank you guys for having me back on the mic tonight. I'm looking forward to see all 13 players that have showed up tonight to perform as well as they possibly could have. Lots of killers tonight, folks. I appreciate all of you tuning in. All 13 of you as of right now. You're all good looking, all great. Appreciate you all. But you're all gonna appreciate more. I'm sorry?
I was gonna say that would be funny if it was like all the people who are in bracket are just also watching the stream.
Damn,
I would not be surprised.
I'm part of the bracket too, I'm watching the stream. Get me in there, coach.
Man, you're multitasking right now. But yeah, looking forward to seeing everyone perform tonight. There's gonna be a lot of strong matches here. Lots of players that I'm looking forward to see in particular matchups. I haven't seen a lot of Dante recently. I know he's been pretty interested in watching rollback happen and trying to play as much as possible since he's able to play the characters that he loves a lot more. So him coming down to play tonight, definitely a step in the right direction for the patch. We haven't gotten too many updates, so it isn't any better than it was the first week we played, unfortunately, but that's alright. We already know what to expect. We know what to go from here. So hopefully that won't affect our experience too much. And we can just go from there.
Yeah, the rollback, perhaps not the most stable thing in the world, but yeah, if it gets us any interest in players, that's a good thing. And it's been, like I said, shaky, but at least like we get a lot of matchups we don't normally get to see here at WNF, such as like West Coast versus East Coast matches. We got a lot of new players showing up, at least in the WNF sphere, just showing off what they got here. And it's definitely been a great experience, and we're going to be having one of those matches up here. It'll be Square versus Illumatic Zach, who actually showed up last week and I believe got third place. So definitely a very strong player, and I'm very excited to have them fight off against Square. But before we get going, I'm not going to do the full shield just yet, but make sure you guys go over to the Match Arena page. At the very least, click that claim code button to donate a free 25 cents. It is much appreciated, but yeah, like I said, I won't go through the full shield. These two are ready to get going.
Yes, sir. We're gonna go right into this action as soon as these two ready up. I'm not that familiar with each. The name Illumatic Zach does sound somewhat recognizable, but I can't say I really remember watching him at any point. So I'm really gonna have to piggyback on you on this one. How do these players like to go about playing?
Well, for what I saw from Illumatic Zach's gameplay, definitely feel like a very neutral focused player, focusing more on oppressing the opponent with like Susanoo's large buttons combined with Jin's assist, and just oppressing around with like Jin buttons with Susanoo's assist. It's a very, like I said, neutral focused team. Not a lot of very impressive Oki than you might expect from the Susanoo Jin comp. One of the things I noted about last time when I saw them in exact play was the lack of the God Press and blockable setups that this team normally has. So mostly just a player wanting to kind of win a lot of neutral situations just through good plays and through like good assist calls. But can definitely say the same here for Square. But it has that 9 Adachi available. It definitely has access to a lot of impressive things. Or he started off with a baiting a burst, but unfortunately could not quite punish it.
Yeah, the 5A a little too far, close for comfort. What an answer to that Tuga.
Definitely one of the things you always got to be careful about when you're playing a projectile cannon against that 9 is that 2-1-4C, but able to find a way through the chaos. Oh yeah, setting up that 6P, but yeah, another thing you always gotta be careful about 9 is those teleports, but unfortunately, Square not able to take the throw, allowing Zek to maintain this corner. Oh, there's the God Bless Invocables. I didn't see that last time, so I guess starting to incorporate them more into their gameplay now, but yeah, back into the corner, nice tech on the throw.
Like the immediate adaptation from Square there. Zach did do a take throw after 4A, but then a adaptation right from Zach as well, going for another 4A, really making sure that he respects the take throw scenarios here. That button is particularly strong due to the frame data that it enacts, but not as strong as setups like these, where you could just A0 into mix. Not doing too much with it. She does have the instant overhead to abuse, however, not really showing that option too much right here. Just wants to play a strong neutral and a strong conversion game, and does have really big buttons that give her good counter conversions. We're going to see that right here. It's going to call the 6P. Unfortunately, getting a hit that was not a conversion. Okay, another 6P. No kill on the 9. Oh, answering with that again. Picking up with the super. It was meter inefficient, but that's not going to matter when we're getting a punish on that. Good stuff to call up the raw tag there. Mashing on the air-to-air to kill the character. Susan is down. Solo Jin. And as we've seen before, we know our resident Jin player.
Man,
okay, I'm gonna assume.
Yeah, that looked definitely like a misinput. Probably wanted active swap, press an A button, I'm not sure, but I mean, still a relatively close situation on both sides. Definitely can be one touch. Oh yeah, baits that DP, but unfortunately not gonna be punishing it. Yeah, that Astral's in play, but it's looking like there won't be an Astral there on Square side, sparing Jin from the fiery pains that is the 9 Astral, but still, nonetheless, winning that game, putting one on the board in a very close game 1.
Yeah, right from the start, there was a lot of adaptation on both sides that I really enjoyed watching. Both on the offense and defensive side, showing that they're not afraid to not only put all the cards on the table, make sure that they're really feeling each other out when that first game ended. So I don't think anything is really gonna be shown after that. Like you said, Zach started using the unblockable setups that he wasn't using before, so that's already an immediate improvement. Being able to use a setup like that, even if he wasn't able to kill the character off of it due to preemptively pressing 5A, doesn't matter too much. And in the grand scheme of things, it's only gonna make his Oki stronger as we move into this game too. Same starters, same characters, and back to neutral we go.
Relatively defensively here at the start. Okay, yeah, not quite a sandwich scenario. Jin moving off on screen, but does find the sandwich scenario here, and yeah, goes for that. Yeah. What is that move called? Grand Viper. Yeah, the Grand Viper unblockable there. Okay, yeah, not gonna be baiting the burst, but a nice whiff punishing that JB with the Jin 4P. Yeah, just gonna be locking that corner. Gets the tech chase as well. Yeah, just really good constantly maintaining pressure. Unfortunately, could not quite convert off that EX overhead. Oh, and a nice active swap. Going to be not baiting that 9 burst, but still Square putting kind of on the back foot here. That Adachi looking relatively low, but yeah. Oh, another good Jin 4P. We'll be able to snipe out the 9. That's usually very hard to do. Another God Press unblockable, but unfortunately misses it. Just mistimed the meaty there.
Also mistimed the J2 and 4C. Was most likely going for the overhead, hence why he tried to go for that jump cancel after the JC. But it doesn't really matter too much. The health advantage here is going to throw out the 2 good. That is going to be a not dead 9. Okay, I'm glad it didn't say anything. Wasn't able to meaty with Jin 6 speed, but that's alright, because we're just going to pick up on the Sadachi here. No burst from Square, surprisingly. Oh, block on the 5C. Rollback coming in play. You love to see it. No more net play tactics here, boys. Full anime honest footsies. You love to see it. Gonna throw out some projectiles. Nice cross up there. It's gonna be a dead Adachi. Solo 9, definitely not impossible. This character is known for being particularly parasitic, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Even when she's in love. Go
Definitely. Just a very good solo resonance character. Yeah, gonna be forced to pop the resonance now, but unfortunately woke up with the grab. Didn't get to use that resonance at all, and Illumatic Zach taking game 2 in a relatively uh dominant fashion. Definitely a change of pace compared to the game one. While that game noticeably did reach rampage time, I don't think there was ever really a moment where Illumatic Zac was in a significant point of disadvantage. Seemed like they had very control over a lot of like the 9 options, just preventing Adachi from getting any like A or BZO setups going. It's just a very good navigation in the neutral to kind of win that very slow but very good game for Illumatic Zac, and we'll have to see how Square perhaps maybe adapts to what Illumatic Zac is throwing out, but yeah, we'll have to see here in this game 3.
I really do like the way you phrased that, because a lot of what Zac was doing there was baiting out any sort of neutral option and forcing him to play a lot more defensive, Square I mean, and it did show out and work to his advantage there, but we're only going to see how that plays out here. Unfortunately not able to confirm off of that hit. Trying to back out of the setup, did not get sandwiched for his troubles, thankfully gonna get hit by the 4P. Get this pick up as well. Carry him all the way to the corner, most likely into the unblockable. Yes sir, there we go. Gonna have to hold that. And straight in the gym. We're gonna be looping some Oki baby.
Yeah, he just has
DP? No.
I was gonna say, he just has to hold that, but he went for the second layer. He went for the freaking cross-up because for some reason, 9, not only does she get an unblockable, she can layer it by doing a cross-up instead. But fortunately for Zac, not going to be dying off that setup, but does die off the meaty 5P there. Left here with the solo Susanoo, but making a good statement here. Able to catch the Adachi, especially after that anti-air. Just trying to maintain the pressure in the corner, but yeah, just going to be push blocking out of the situation and activating their cross combo. Comes the resonance and sets up the BZO straight in the face. Yeah, no scary mixes here, but still Square in the advantage state for sure. Oh, okay. Yeah,
nice hit on the JB. Ooh, gonna smack the assist. That's big.
Yeah.
Gonna hit in the back. No, unfortunately had time to block, but no meter to convert him off that. Wasn't able to do much. Okay, the DP hitting in the last few active frames. I think tried to hit confirm in the Megalith? I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Maybe he pressed a button that he didn't entirely want. It's gonna go straight in the cross right here. Square taking game 3.
Yeah, I'm not particularly sure what the mentality there was with that setup. Perhaps maybe a rollback kick and he didn't get the right input. That is definitely a possibility because that seemed very weird. But nonetheless, a very unfortunate mistake there from Zac. Could have potentially played out that 2v1 situation as rough it is maybe eke out a win. But yeah, Square definitely kind of in control of that matchup there.
I think that's one of the weaknesses of this team. There are both strong characters, absolutely. But as we saw with that BZO setup, if 9 wasn't directly on top of the opponent as the BZO was set up, which should be the case because of 5P moving her forward, but pushback not really enabling that. If she's not there, then she can't go for the instant overhead, or at least she can't do it in a fashion where she would be able to pick up from, which is a huge issue if you're trying to use BZO to your advantage. So Zac didn't really have anything to worry about, but we are going to have to worry about a little more here as we start calling some assists. What a JC! Gonna burst on the third hit of the auto combo. Gonna get hit by the 2C right there. Tried to most likely up back. Gonna throw plus frames into more plus frames. Wow, breaking. Aw, no, didn't confirm. Also didn't confirm that for it, but that's okay. We're gonna get the throw right after. Fully burst save combo here. And the unblockable.
Yeah, tried to bait the burst there. Unfortunately, no biting there from Zac, but a nice throw here from Square, firing back from that unblockable setup. Okay, not going to be setting up the unblockable setup of their own, but what is important is setting up here the fairy. Yeah, you always got to be careful. That fairy does not leave the screen for, like, I think until 9 gets hit. Yeah, another unblockable over not getting the meaty correctly, so just be avoiding that situation. Okay, yeah, probably not going to be a conversion, but still maintaining the corner. Wakes up with the super able to hit both characters, and yeah, relatively even game so far, but Illumatic Zac still maintaining the pressure, but a nice conversion. Might be able to kill off the Adachi up this.
That is indeed a dead Adachi. Surprisingly, no burst from Square there. They have been showing that they are willing to burst on specific buttons that Susanoo has shown, but they did not do it to save the character, which is somewhat odd to me. But that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, especially if we're going to be with punishing like that. Susanoo going to carry you all the way back to the corner. We're going to hold not the unblockable. Just a knockdown. That's alright. Didn't get too much damage off of it. It doesn't matter. Game 4 to Lamatic Zach.
I definitely don't blame you, man, Exact, for trying to go for the unlockable setup there. Resonance was available, and that is like one of 2 or 3 ways to actually avoid that setup is just popping Resonance at the right time. So not the worst idea to not go for the unblockable setup there and just go for this more standard Jin Oki. But either way, doesn't matter what the Oki was, Square still got hit afterwards, and I do believe that this is a tied up set now.
Yes, sir. After 4 games of back-to-back games, this is a 2-2 set. We are looking at the closest match I've seen a tournament start so far. As we saw from the last time with WNF that I was here, there was a lot of 3-0s or 3-2s, reverse 3-0s. Never really a close set like this. So seeing a lot of change-up is always really nice to see, especially from both players that I'm not too particularly known. At least in my case. Oh, that was an unfortunate cross-up, and an even more unfortunate drop from Square here. Gonna be taking that Oki, or just the damage. Alright, just gonna confirm into this Jin here. Gonna go straight back into Super, wanted to get as much damage as possible. No resources on the board virtually. So Square, yeah, just gonna get out with a push block. Return back to neutral while 9 is at her best, excuse me. Did not jump cancel the 236B. Read the throw. The 4A hitting backwards.
Man, this character is something else, I swear. But unfortunately for Square, took a lot of damage here on this 9. Yeah, it just has to... Oh, yeah, not going to be good for the unblockable setup. Yeah, definitely Zach seems to be... I don't know, I'm not actually sure why they're not going for the unblockable setup, because they have shown that they are willing to go for it, and that's usually a checkmate scenario. But you know what? The Dome Cracker, the 5C that looks like a low, by the way, able to freaking hit the Adachi, forcing Square into a relatively uncomfortable situation. Has that level 3 resonance? Yeah, that berry still in the back. Always gotta be careful of that, but not gonna be getting a full conversion, but still trying to maintain the pressure. Doesn't bait that DP. Oh, gets hit by the 6P, immediately goes into Super, and that is the game for Lamatic Zach, taking it over Square 3-2.
Those without strength cannot accomplish.
I think that last match was interesting to say the least. I was complimenting both players for doing a lot of adaptation for the first couple games, but I think from the way that their Oki and movement changed so drastically, they may have had some nerves. I don't want to speak for them, obviously. I'm sure there might have been something else that might have been going on in them. Maybe there was some level 79 layer that my dumb brain can't comprehend. But it wasn't... I wasn't sure. I wasn't really sure what to make of that last match. It didn't really feel like a conclusive end, if that really makes any sense.
I don't know what to say to you. I mean, for the most part, I thought it kind of definitely played out in Zach's favor. What I felt like was happening is just what we saw, I think, in the second or third game where Zach took another dominant, just another showcase of that, where it's just constantly being put on the back foot by a lot of oppressive Jin Susanoo neutral, just constantly trying to lock down both characters, and Square never finding a really great way to get out of the situation, and just taking a lot of chip over time, even though Oki definitely wasn't the strongest aspect of kind of why Zach won that game. Definitely all of that, those neutral interactions, all that chip just constantly building up throughout the entire match, just eventually led into that major life deficit, which led to Square's downfall. But yeah, that's an old match. We got Jeff Boyardee versus Hashi helping here next. Celica Hilda versus Aki Waldstein.
Yes, sir. This is quite an interesting match. We don't see Celica that often, and especially not with a pairing like Hilda. Actually, I don't know if this is a good team or not. But apparently, based on how the neutrals been playing out, it definitely looks like it. Oh, we're gonna be throwing out all of the big meaty claws over here. And we're gonna get a full conversion into 11k off of that. It was granted a counter hit. Okay, yeah, I had to block that. Oh no, most likely did not want that DP. And since that was aerial, he didn't immediately, he was able to go into Rekka's and start looping that, but he was a little low on health, so it didn't really matter too much. But what is going to matter is how we're going to carry to the corner. Oh no, we're just going to go into the regular super, gonna throw her back to mid-screen, and we are going to be able to play some... No, we're not playing neutral in this house. We're pressing 5B. We're whiffing it to the drive. You love to see it. Oh, comboing into super? Oh wow, I didn't know she could do that. That's really cool. But what's almost as cool... Go ahead.
Definitely... She can definitely make something happen, but Hachi seems to be very much aware of kind of the... I want to say, like, kind of gimmick of the Celica 5B auto strings, just always constantly ready for those cross-ups, forcing Jeff Boyardee to kind of hesitate a little bit and putting themselves in a disadvantaged situation. And yeah, definitely a very good match there for Hachi. Killed off the Hilda incredibly early, like literally off 2 interactions, and was just forced to make the Celica play by herself, which is like I said, it's not like the hardest thing in the world to play solo Celica, but you're still definitely going to be put on the back foot and forced to make a lot of risks. And yeah, kind of touching on what you said earlier, Celica Hilda is, in my opinion, probably a very strong Celica focused team. Definitely that 4P enables a lot of what Celica wants to do. Primarily JC and that 5BB auto string, what we'd like to call it, the Celica, just creating a lot of chaos in screen, and having that giant 4P in the background can definitely cover Celica in a very, very comfortable way. And it can be very impressive if it can get going, but you kind of need the Hilda for that, and we did not get to see the Hilda. She freaking died.
He did indeed fall to the floor, and almost just like how Akihiko might fall to the floor after this combo here. Gonna go for the full enhance routes. Oh wow, you're going for an air tech after that too? Okay, gonna go into the JC here. The 5A not confirming. Nice jump cancel there. Gonna use the assist to confirm into a higher damage combo most likely. Unfortunately dropped. Safe button here. I like the patience from Jeff Boyardee there. Every time that they went into a safe ender, they have mashed 2A, so waiting a little bit before anything happened definitely shows a little bit more adaptation there. Just more drive though. Not adapting to that drive. We are going to get punished on that DP, but only for a 2C, so not that much damage to speak of. Almost going for the sandwich. No, just gonna throw him out of it. Fantastic option from Hachi there. Gonna put him all the way to the corner in the back tech here. Tried to cover a lot of options there. Nice 2B, was not able to confirm off of it. What a 5P.
Oh, actually opting to go for healing here. You know what? I respect it. I respect it. Just heal. Why kill? Celica is a healer. She doesn't kill people. Well, her foot does.
her mech definitely kills people. And oh wow, what a mash. Okay, this is gonna be big damage. Definitely no death, but we are gonna drop the combo. Unfortunately, oh, she did get hit as well, but we are dropping the combo, so it doesn't matter if we get hit. We still have health in the bar. As long as the magic pixel is there, it's still there. The magic pixel.
I think he was staring at Hachi's meter there. Unless he wanted to go for healing BMs, you know? I think literally this is the most amount of Celica 214C I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah. I play Celica. Man, what a match.
You know, that was the most perfectly timed 2B I think I've ever seen, but it didn't matter because he didn't react to the fact that it actually hit. The 4P just caught him after. Why is that button such a get out of jail free card?
Look, I told you, like the freaking Celica JC with the 4P, it doesn't even matter if you're hit. If Celica doesn't, or if Hilda doesn't get hit, Celica might as well have A, not gotten hit, and B, gotten a hit. That JC plus 4P is definitely the name of the game in terms of like the quote-unquote neutral game for Jet Boyardee's team, because like a situation like that, it's really hard to contest both Hilda and Celica at the same time when she does that setup, and it's just, it leads to so many, like, if it doesn't lead you to get a conversion, at very least leads you into being advantage, if not in the sandwich, so it's gross.
Almost as gross as that round start there. Hachi trying to go for the TOD setup there. I actually don't know if Ragnar Hiko can do the TOD, but it doesn't matter anyway because we're going to be going into a super knockdown here, taking 8.5 damage off the enhanced ender. Nice block of the overhead. Don't have to hold these plus frames. Oh wow, almost blocked. Okay, tried to TRM. What an anti-air with the 4P, the 4A, excuse me. But almost as good as that DP ender. Nice recognition to get that. Okay.
You're low. It beat JC plus 4P. Best move in the game.
Okay, yeah, there's the healing again. This is... Oh, okay, the fake wall actually screwed Hachi over there. Nice confirm as well. A little too high for the JC, but it didn't matter too much. Oh, gonna...
Oh my god! Oh, he didn't kill on that! He could have killed him! Look, I can't blame him. Oh, that is not the time you want to be healing, buddy. Yeah, has been really cheeky about those healing setups, but yeah, Hilda 5P is not the push blockable one. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell happened in the last couple of seconds of my life, but a nice 2B call here from Hachi might be sealing off Hilda's fate, and Jeff Boyardee taking an L there, and I'm also taking an L in terms of my mental capacity, because what the hell was that? Can you explain to me, Cheap?
I was going to butt in. Yeah, Carnage Scissors. It has a hitbox behind Ragna, and if you throw out a move while the second part of it is happening, you gotta hope it's a disjointed move, because otherwise, you're gonna be trading at best, but also getting hit by it at worst, just by itself. Also, another thing to point out: if you only get hit by the second part of Carnage Scissors, just by itself, it does more damage than if you would have got hit by the first part before that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Can you explain to me why also Hachi got a conversion on Hilda?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that was because she was already high up enough in the air, and also because of the fact that it traded, the recovery was lower than what it usually is. So, I'm surprised that Celica wasn't actually hit afterwards, honestly.
Same! Thank you, Mr. Master Chief, for providing us with the freaking Ragna information. That was hard to understand, but you know, we're back to pressing Celica JC, the goated button. Oh, but a nice air chase. Recognizing that Jeff Boyardee really likes to go for the JC setup and just wants to hit those airs. Yeah, this Celica is definitely bleeding. Don't think she's dead quite yet, but going to be playing it safe here with that burst in.
Yes, sir, you're going to be playing it safe. I love the damage number there, too. Full fives, that was definitely interesting. Almost as interesting as that 2B coming out, maybe thinking he was playing Akihiko. Not really sure what he thought was going on there. Gonna go for a full confirmance of the heal. Jeff Boyardee really putting some emphasis on that healing, but it really doesn't matter if we're just gonna get shipped out like that. I'm just gonna get this conversion off the JC. Oh my god.
Man.
Okay.
I can't believe she died. Well,
I can also explain this because I play Akihiko. Sometimes whenever you're using a burst against a move that has a downward trajectory like that, it whiffs.
Man, I'm so glad your team is just being played, Chief. So you can literally explain everything that happens. Yeah. Oh, didn't get to whiff punish that 5B, but this Akihiko is still really low. Keeping him in for some reason, but oh my god, the freaking 2-1-4 AC, able to catch both characters, putting Ragna in the load. Nice tech on the throw. Oh yeah, that's going to hurt. Spent some of that meter though, so there's no gonna be no Astral, but I mean, look at this health gain. He's going back to like maybe close to full health. Yeah, like 7/5 health. Waking up with violence there. Jeff Boyardee unfortunately not whiffing or able to punish, and the wake up DP here from the Ragna able to hit Jeff Boyardee and allowing Hachi to win the set. 3-1.
That was simultaneously the fastest and slowest set I've seen in a while.
That was a BB tag game.
That was certainly a BB tag set.
No cap. That was like the most BB tag game I've seen, well, all day. I mean, that's not saying much, but like that's definitely PP's head. Just trades everywhere, jank interactions, Ragna being God himself. Like, yeah, this is BBTAG.
Maybe this is why everyone says this game's a Kusoge.
Oh, this game 100% sucks. I've been saying this ever since I started playing.
Game bad.
When
You know
see
what?
crap like that going on, can you honest to God say that this game wasn't made by three monkeys banging their head against a wall and mashing their keyboard to create the spaghetti code?
Like I always say, the game's held together by, glue sticks and popsicle sticks, man.
Pretty sure
Glue
glue
sticks and
sticks
duct tape,
expire
yeah.
after a couple weeks though.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Maybe that's why the
gotta-
netcode has gotten progressively worse.
Yeah. Gotta wrap it up with the Elmer glue or something.
Alright, you know what? We're wrapping up that set just like we're wrapping it up to this next one here. Yusoro versus Yui. Both strong players here. We all know and love Yusoro. And we all know Yui. And today, we're going to be seeing just how they face each other right here, right now. Going for the Yang Ruby on the start. Interesting teams on both sides. I do know they both do play these characters to proficient degrees, but I'm not sure why Yui picked the VAT. Maybe she's just trying out her new team, maybe she's just bored of Adachi, I don't understand. But, I don't know. Coming to a tournament with a character that I haven't really seen her play much. Definitely an interesting choice. But we're not going to be interesting enough when we move into this round start here. Just going to back off, pressing buttons, push blocking after that 5A. Oh wow, we pressing that 2B, that 2A. We pressing buttons right here. Nice 4A. Trying to air string. Calling the CC to lock that Ruby down. No mix right here. Just jump canceling off that 2C. Assert the JC. Just gonna be calling assist. Trying to play some neutral. That was the most meaty 2-1 forward B. What a conversion as well. Take lots of damage off of it. Gonna hit that empty low. Oh, hitting that high as well. Oh, did not confirm off of it. That's okay though. Just gonna be doing a lot of pressure here. Tried to call out the JC. Overwhelming amounts of things on the screen. Too many.
Whoa!
Chie.
God. Yeah, I mean, this has just been Chio Tanaka, the video game right here. Yosuro has not gotten a chance to get out of this corner, just getting constantly hit by this very oppressive Chie Oki. Finally, well, he got out of the situation. It's just that, well, yeah, Yui tried to hit confirm to keep that all burst safe. Unfortunately, didn't work out, but not a really full conversion, so nothing too. What clashed?
I think the projectile with armor? Oh no, because Yang has a bigger hitbox due to the semblance, which is technically a projectile, I think. So they clashed.
Man.
But it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, because even when we're poking out the unsafe setups, even when we're trying to bait out a bunch of reversals, it's not going to matter here in this game one. Chie with too much of an advantage. Chie Satonaka. You know what? I am convinced that third hit of 5A auto combo was built to beat bursts. With how her body moves that much throughout a single string. I would not be surprised.
I've been saying this forever. My girl Chie, she's privileged as hell. She has
Yes,
just so
sir.
much. She has so much stuff in the 5A whiffing on the burst. That was just the cherry on top. But I mean, the name of the game there was definitely just Chie Oki plus that 5P equals you literally cannot escape this. Just guess correctly, lol. And yeah, I mean that's just kind of a aspect of a lot of Chie teams, just because of her JC being such a good lockdown tool. But when you add that 5P to the mix, it's just like you have a BZO's worth of lockdown.
Yeah, more or less. At your command, too. Speaking of at your command, I don't know if that was the command that Yui wanted there, but it was certainly the command that Yusoro wanted. Active swapping out of that setup and just making sure that Yui was whiffing that DP that she did show the option for last time. So, for the high-low here. Jump canceling out, nice punish with the JA. Gonna carry him all the way to the corner here. I like the meaty assist there, because he was worried about Chie DP, and especially right there, baiting out all of these reversal options, still not killing the character. Oh, that might be okay. Ruby. I lost my entire train of thought because of Ruby. I blame top tiers.
She pressed the button pretty good? Oh, imagine being 2+. Is that kidding? Okay, thank God. I mean, yeah, Ruby Road. I like very much how like last game was Chie Satonaka. This game was just Ruby Road. It's like just a lot of those oppressive Ruby buttons being combined there with like the Yang assist. I mean, the Ruby Yang team comp very much a classic in terms of like what BBTAG knows in terms of like viable team comps, and I mean definitely Yang doing a little bit of work, but the star of the show there was just using those Ruby buttons to kind of prevent Yui from like getting a lot of Chie stuff going, and even getting a Agnes to completely just snuffed out is a kind of a testament to just the aggressiveness I think Yosuro wants to apply with this team comp, and definitely showcasing how like having good buttons can also help you against Chie a lot. And yeah, just gonna be taking a little bit more time to think about maybe a character swap, but like yeah, just gonna be sticking with the Chie Batista. Not really anything inherently wrong with the play I feel from the Chie Batista team. It was just a matter of well, I didn't get to play the game. That's how that game felt. You really just didn't get to play the game, and I mean, showed off the strength of the team the first game, and just gonna be sticking with it.
And you know what? BB Tag sucks, but it's also a one-player game. We're playing the single-player story mode right now. That's all that really matters in the grand scheme of things. I think he tried to block cross up there, but that's all well and good. Okay, breaking the persona, does not want to deal with the JC. Knew exactly what Yui wanted there. Wow, what a DP. I think that was a jump DP too. Interesting. Okay, just gonna take it to the corner here. Gonna hit him with the lows. Nice call out on the projectile. Did not want to deal with her being safe. Pressing on the JC, did not have the time to whip punish, unfortunately. Pulling that 6B, gonna be able to... Trying to poke out the assist though. Alright, didn't really get much off of that, but maybe some mental conditioning for next time. Oh, she pressed the JC, she's dead. Not dead, but she did get punished for it at the very least, which is important, and almost as important as the armor showing through right here. Gonna get the full conversion with the 214B as well. Definitely not a kill. Yeah, okay, just gonna go straight for the super. Did not have time to DHC that, did not want to deal with the DHC. So we're just gonna be going back to Chie neutral. Or what she likes to call it. But you know what? We don't need neutral. Playing Yang. Nice call out, pressing the button immediately, did not get the confirm off of that. Thankfully Agniastra was a little too far to do anything off of that. Almost getting a really nice confirm. Pressing the JC here. Trying to make something happen. So much red health on the board right now. Finally getting a hit. That's huge.
That was not the point you wanted to mess with Yang there. Other than the symbols. Oh, interesting. Missed active swap. Probably got a misinput there, but yeah, abusing that persona pressure and able to convert off it unexpectedly. I actually didn't know she could convert off that situation, but yeah, Yui making some very good progress here with this solo Chie. Yosuro taking none of that, but does take the mash here on the wake up. Might just be a kill. I don't know how long the scaling can last, but yeah, Chie Satonaka able to make that solo comeback against the Ruby Yang. Very good stuff to Yui. Able to, well, yeah, that was just pure bar, I think. Just chose the right place, chose the right places to press the buttons.
For as much as Yusora was pressing his buttons as well, Yui is the queen of doing that kind of thing. She does not care about your Oki. She doesn't care what you're gonna be doing to her. She's gonna get out somehow, and she's gonna patronize you for it. Just like she did with that second game there, showing the power of Chie Satonaka TM. Third game, I'm sorry. I swear I can count. But You know what? The games pass by so fast that I don't even remember them sometimes. And that's okay. That just means we'll get to play more games. Here in this game 4, Yusoro versus Yui. Gonna start off pretty safe on both sides. Pressing that JC as much as possible. Wow, getting a full counter conversion. I thought that wouldn't work, but here we are. Alright, didn't really get too much off of that, but that's alright. Getting the full punish here, blocking out the follow-up, making sure that he's not waiting for anything. Teching the throw frame 1 both times. That one might have been a little later, but the same concept applies. Waiting for the orb, but didn't get anything. Tried to take throw, but he did get hit. Too much frame advantage, getting thrown for his troubles. And thrown all the way back to mid-screen as well. Sandwich, by the way. Okay. Mix? No. Okay, good blocks on Yusoro's part. Just gonna burst out and not have to deal with Chie, but you can't escape the Chie. Gonna put you right back into the corner here. JC Yogi.
Just wanted to take out of that situation. Oh, unfortunately, Agniasa not able to convert, but also not able to convert off that Agniasa, but does somehow find this sandwich setup here. Yeah, did not go for the cross-up, but unfortunately wasn't able to fully stabilize that combo. Yeah, swap over to the Yang. I'll let that Ruby heal in the back, but Yui not deterred from pressing any buttons. Now this is definitely gonna hurt. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, did it actually opt to go for a DP there? I'm a little bit surprised. Okay, yeah, the Yang is not dead quite yet, but she is on the brink of death. I can definitely imagine Yosuro very eager to get her out of the situation, and yeah, just goes in with a raw tag, but gets hit with the Herculean, but drops the combo. Oh,
that was an unfortunate time to call CC. Maybe a dead character. This is a CC, and we're going straight into the single hit super. Yeah, that's most likely a dead character. Yeah, that's a dead Chie. Huge hit to Yui here. We did just see the Chie come back. That's going to be a lot more difficult with the character that doesn't have nearly the potential that Chie does. Gonna have to hold this OP here. Oh, tried to block cross up. Nice stuff. Okay, tried to throw him there. Didn't confirm on the EX laser. Bleeding for life here on both sides. Trying to make something work ASAP. And that's a dead character trying to go for the mix-up that did not work. Gonna throw? 5C! You dodging.
5C, the 5C to freaking low crush the 2A. Yui, I don't know if she wanted that or not, but definitely a very emphatic way to end off that set. Yeah, going to be taking it 3-1 over Yosuro. With the Chie Batista comp, definitely, you know, even though judging by the match score, doesn't look like the closest set, but definitely on both sides baking a lot of good adaptations. And if you look at just kind of the games in their individuality, definitely very close, could have gone either way. And yeah, Yosuro unfortunately moving on to the loser side, but Yui moving on to winner semifinals.
Yes, sir. Yui already on the warpath to get this WNF W. And we already know she's one of the stronger players around here, as is Yusoro. Like you said, both players could have taken that match easily. That comeback with Chie was definitely unfortunate for the latter. That doesn't really matter, because he is going to be able to get that run back if he does make it through losers, which I believe that he can, just like I believe everyone else can. Probably doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things, but we take those. You gotta have hope somewhere, right? And just like I have hope that the next match is going to be Dante versus Rainy, or Serene Smile, if you know him by that name. Okay, I like this matchup a lot, actually. Dante is an aggressive player. He plays one of the stronger teams around in Narukami Adachi. I don't know if he's playing Hyde this time around. Maybe not. Maybe he's too apprehensive towards the rollback to play a character that requires a little more attention. But it doesn't really matter, because Dante does really play similarly regardless of what teams he's playing. Speaking of teams, though, is that a Tager?
Yes. Remember, you can't play Rachel on this patch. It desyncs the
That's
game.
right!
So Serene Smile can't play their main team comp, Walled Rachel. So they decided they're going to be picking, I think, last time it was like, I know there's Yeah, Haku Ragna. Yeah, Haku Ragna and Team 20k or 40k for their team comps since they can't play Rachel. That's as much as I can say. So not a team comp that they're normally play, but did some good progress here in this last WNF for sure. But yeah, I think they are good to get going as soon as they're ready. It looks like Dante is going to be picking Narukami Hyde against Team 40k here from Smith, or you know, Gord Hyde. That works too. That is in fact a team comp you can play in the game Blaze Blue Cross Hack Battle.
I do have to mention one thing. You know, all these matches have been great, but there has been something else that we forgot to mention.
Yeah, I completely neglected it, and thank you for reminding me, Cheap. There is something very important we gotta tell you about, and that is the match arena for today's tournament. Make sure you guys go over to that match arena link, sign in, and click that claim code button to donate a free 25 cents to the night spot. It's free, quick, and easy. It just takes like that, a snap. I don't know if that picked up, but I hope it did. But yeah, do make sure you guys do that. But you know, there's other ways to donate money to the Match Arena pot. We got that contribute button. If you guys want to do a direct contribution, make sure you guys press that. Put as much money as you would like from your own pocket, and it'll be put into the pot for the night. Judging from what I'm seeing, wonderful Cubato and Rotary Lover 89 donating $20 and $1 respectively. No matter how much money you want to donate from your own pocket, it is much appreciated. But hey, want some other free ways to donate money to the night's pot? We got those sponsor quests on the side. It's as easy as following Diaphone or Rio151 over on Twitter. But if you want some merchandise with your direct donation, we got you covered there as well. We got a lot of wonderful manga supplied to us by Kaiten Books, such as the Yakuza Guide to Babysitting, Loner Life in Another World, Gachiko Core. My dad is a queen of all VTubers. Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant. Shared the Skin Saki-san and Uza Maid. Our maid is way too annoying. Like I said, make sure you visit tonight's match arena in order to contribute to the pot in whatever which way you can. And in any which way you can, it is much appreciated, and use those codes. All right, we're good to go.
Definitely use those codes. We do have a long night ahead of us tonight. We are just barely dipping our toes into the bracket of WNF Week 3 of Rollback. So that gives us plenty of time to claim the next 38 codes. And y'all know how long it gets when you don't claim your codes. So you definitely want to go do that as soon as possible. Quick shout out to your boy Cubato, didn't want to pronounce it incorrectly, for donating $20 to us. Huge shout out to you. Thanks a lot for helping support all our players here. And hopefully you're watching tonight, because we are going to support the players even more by watching here. It really does make me feel bad for Rainy that he can't play the team that he does want to play due to the rollback not functioning properly. But you know what, it seems like he's making the most of it. Playing maybe not a character he enjoys as much, but still sticking to the wall, making every inch what he wants, trying to compete regardless of whether or not he can't use his favorite character. But we are going to make it work right here in this game with Team 40k against Hyde Gord. Gonna be pressing a lot of buttons here, trying to make something happen. Pressing that 2B right there after trying to anti-air. Alright, gonna get a bunch of conversions here. Nice mash, recognizing that there was a gap there. Jumping out, trying to do something. Dante maneuvering over the assist. Good stuff for him. Push blocking away, trying to make something happen. Nice DP. Almost tried to get the active spot, most likely. Alright, tried to get to anti-air another time there too. Pressing buttons. Gonna take that chip. Unfortunately, that did not work the way he wanted it to. And that is going to be a dead walled solo Tager here to fend for himself against Gord Hyde. Not characters that you do fear too much when they are on the screen, but together, they can be pretty nice. Almost as nice as that command grab after landing. A grappler jump. You love to see it.
Oh, unfortunately, the latter end of that Grim Reaper able to catch the Tiger here. Nice block on the empty jump low, but still eating a lot of the chip damage. Fortunately, getting chipped out. Good amount by this Hyde and a nice delayed air dash. Able to crack the dome here, the Tiger. Considering Hyde scaling, I don't think that's going to be a kill. Yeah, not going to even be going for it, but does beat that DP on the wake up. Dante Thomas taking the first game.
I like the way Dante moved that game. If there's nothing else to take away from that, it's that he knows exactly what space is being contested and maneuvering around it. Rainey was calling a lot of Tiger projectiles to keep Dante locked down as much as possible. And he was doing a lot of good callouts on setups that were not real, like that Sinister into delayed assist. But it really didn't matter in the long run because the reversal options on Wake Up definitely did not help him. But this team does do low damage, so I do understand why he would be willing to do so every now and again. But unfortunately, it did cost him the first game, so we're going to go ahead and move him to the second one. Hopefully, he'll be able to use those reversal options maybe a little more sparingly, maybe even more. Depends on how Dante's feeling tonight. We're going to have to see right now. Nice punish on the 5A right there. Press that 2C. Trying to air dash out on Dante's part. Almost command grabbing. Yeah, just making a lot of pressure here. Tried to command grab, but DPing out at the last possible second. That's going to be a huge hit on Dante's side. Nice active swap to make something happen. Ooh, that assist was a little too far. We'll do a safe ender here. Alright, back off. Oh no, okay. Didn't get anything off of that. We are going to get something off of that throw. Rainey respecting, and that is a dead walled in a verbatim scenario the last time. Take her back on screen.
And I mean, very similar situation we had to the last time, but you know, no run up, wait, like get bees this time just to be, well, waking up Sledge. Serene Smile will choose a wake up option here with Tiger. It'll be something. Oh, very nice 2A, but unfortunately not able to convert off it. Nice active swap to just completely avoid that 5B, but still set up in the sandwich situation. And another good push block, but still being forced to hit so much pressure, able to get some of those hide combos. Not a lot of damage, but is running out a good amount of this resonance. And not a lot of damage locked in on this hide, and there is no meter on deck for Serene Smile side. So definitely going to be needed to make a ton of adaptations, and it very much a lot of good calls here in order to make something happen. And getting hit with all this lockdown is definitely not very good, especially with all that high chip building up.
Yeah, no, you can have as much health as you want as Tiger. It's not going to matter if you're taking that much chip damage. Almost a good option. Almost making something work. Oh, tried to do DPAS there, but he was too high to get the DP to come out after buffering it, so he did just get the active swap afterwards. But it didn't matter, because the health deficit was so low that it didn't really make a difference. Dante taking game 2 with the Gourd Hide, and Rainey not even considering a swap, sticking to the Team 40k here, confident that this is what he needs in order to take this win. Starting with the Taker this time. Maybe it might have been a misinput. That definitely happens to me a lot. But if it wasn't, then that's an interesting decision to make. I am curious to see what he does make of it now that it has happened. When we move into this round start to game 3, we're going to see just how Rainey likes to use the Taker while on point with Wald in the back this time. No throwing up projectiles unless you count Wald as his own.
He's gonna wake up grab. Oh, that was wrong. Alright, just gonna be cashing out with that 2-1 first seed. Just keep it all first safe. Yeah, very nice overhead setup there, but it does not stop the grappler from choosing violence there on the wake up. Okay, yeah, tried to catch the backdash there. But a nice air to air to completely avoid that grab. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
I don't know what happened to Tager, but he freaking died.
His health evaporated faster than his chances of doing any sort of damage to this team. Nice
Yeah.
DP. most likely tried to push block, but was not a true string, so it didn't really make too much of a difference. Tried to throw out 236B, did it again, and that is a punish. Definitely is, I believe, in the double digits minus, if I'm not incorrect.
Oh,
Okay,
the
just
counter
gonna-
hit punish with hide 5B, so I'm inclined to believe that.
Yeah, okay, tried to stagger pressure, but stagger pressure with a grappler is terrifying. Yeah, there it is, the DPAS, trying to keep him out of the air, does not want him jumping. Dante trying to get in, trying to make something happen, just like Rainy is right here. Unfortunately dropping the combo. Go 5C. Okay.
It's a movement off.
Oh, nice. Okay, good pickup. Maybe a little too far. Yeah, a little too far to make something happen there. Did not hit confirm into that. Gonna call that 5C. DPing once again, not having any of these unsafe setups. Neutral being played right now. Nice air dash over, recognize the spacing. And he's just gonna do the DPAS again, and he's gonna call the 5P immediately as he dropped the combo, and that's gonna be a dead character. 3-0 for NY Dante T. Rainy being knocked down to losers.
Definitely very unfortunate for Rainy. Noticing kind of like some natural unfamiliarity with operating the Taker walled team comp for sure. Not the not maybe perhaps the cleanest play for sure, and especially getting their Taker kill. Well, I think most of the matchup was kind of decided because Rainy or Serene Smile did lose one character incredibly early and was forced to play that 1v2 game with a pretty hefty life deficit. Definitely not something that you want to have to do, and being forced to do with a Tager was very rough for there for the first 2 games. But we saw there with the solo wall definitely a lot more comfort with the character. But overall, the 2v2 game was not really played there much in that matchup, which was very unfortunate for Rainy.
That's the interesting part to me, because we both know that Hyde and Gord are both anchors, so to see them on the same team in an attempt to make something happen was really interesting, especially against Team 40k. That match definitely wasn't how I imagined it would go, but hey, I'm not the most creative person anyway, so I take what I say with a grain of salt. But the only salt we're gonna have here is whoever loses this next match here with critical existence failure for showing for the first time tonight after, I want to say, an hour? It's definitely been quite a bit. Yeah, we've been streaming for an hour. So CEF showing up for his first appearance tonight. Yui coming back with potentially a different team. Yeah, picking the Mitsuru, most likely for the counter pick against this specific team. Yeah. I can't imagine either of these characters have a fun time against either of the other two. Anything to add to that one?
Mitsu J, I rest my case.
Simply throw it out.
Yeah, definitely. With 2 characters that are very air mobile, having that, what is arguably the best air button in the game with the Mitsu J being so fast and so active, like, yeah, exactly just like that. You're going to be oppressing Yosuke in the air so much, it's going to be really hard for him to have to deal with anything. Oh, tried to DP out of the situation, but unfortunately missing, but the 2-3-6B into the 6B, able to convert off. Yui not laying up so far at all.
Almost a whiff punish on that 2A there. Almost good stuff. DP staying active due to the assist. Nice catch on the low there. Wasn't able to do too much about it. Alright, just gonna hold the stagger pressure here. Nice pickup on that. Gonna hit low again. For trying to predict the instant overhead, but not getting too much off of it. Solo Kanji not canceling it at 2B again. She was pressing that button. Alright, gonna get that full confirm here. Potentially into a kill. Tried to go for Oki, and that Oki definitely worked out in her favor. Yui taking that game convincingly.
Yeah, best. And I mean, there was a lot of like good ideas I think being thrown out from Critical Existence Failure with a lot of those active swap grabs trying to bait those DPs. It's just perhaps maybe a misfortunate spacing or just not reacting in time with the DPs in order to punish. But yeah, for the most part, definitely a very good showcase of just kind of the oppressiveness. I was gonna say Yuzu. Oh, that is Yuzu. I was just Mitsu. God, they both have Su in their names. Mitsuru can kind of oppress both Yosuke and Kanji just using that JA to prevent them air moves from going anywhere and just depressing them. And sawing a lot of frame traps there from Yui and Critical Existence Failure, getting hit by a lot of them too. So the stagger pressure game seems to be working pretty well.
Oh, I didn't even notice that Yosuke was doing a combo. I'm not even gonna lie.
Same.
Okay, that was a whiff 2B. Nice active swap though. Okay, this is gonna be a huge hit. Don't get too much off of it. Kanji starters. Alright, just gonna command grab him out. That's actually a dead character. Yeah, he picks up. There you go. One of the problems are dead. Granted, Yuzu against either of these characters still does particularly well. Oh, not if you're gonna mash like that. Alright, we take those. Tried to reset, but no, we're just gonna go into the ender. Man, he really wants to do something here. Oh, we're gonna go for the infinite. Oh, no, there it is. There's the reset. He knew!
Yeah, definitely. Critical Existence Failure. If you know him for anything, you know him for the cheeky resets that he absolutely loves to do, and we saw a showcase of that right there. Kind of peppering with the idea of like going for that infinite setup if you go for the no tech, but went for the air command grab just at the right time in order to catch Yui slacking and was able to take that game 2 pretty convincingly and very explosively. And that's definitely an aspect of Critical Existence Failure you have to be aware of. Is for one, he is a very momentum driven player, and if you're stuck in the corner, it can be really hard to get out. And two, he's really keen on trying to maintain and seal out a lot of damage via resets, so you always got to be aware of the option that he has here. And he has a multitude of options that you have to be aware of, and we saw there, even though that Yui was aware of that, the potential for the infinite looping unblockable, or not the unblockable, infinite looping grab setup, Critical Existence Failure was ready with the layer 2 there with the air command grab in order to catch attack, and
yeah, that made all the difference. It was quite the introduction, to say the least. Alright, gonna actually go for a full combo here. Gonna take 7k for his troubles. Gonna pull him out with the full cross combo here. Make it difficult for her. Did not see the... Oh, didn't even see the moonsault. This is not looking good for Yui here. Granted, not the worst scenario in the world. Definitely with both characters having some sort of health. Gonna go into Yosuke Oki here. Nice attack on the throw. Gonna be pressing that 6P with Mitsuru, just trying to make something happen. Ooh, and we are almost tried to do droid there. That's definitely what that 5E was supposed to be. Gonna push block away, trying to keep her from getting her win condition at all costs. Nice run up from the DP. That's a dead character. Mitsuru off the board once again. Granted, more health on Yosuke who's gone, but it is a lot of it is red health, so it's still mental damage, to say the least.
wow, she dodged the air grab by going for regular grab. Oh, yeah, able to hit that 236C. Is able to build the meter on time, and yeah, that's a dead Yosuke just like that. Just took a couple of hits, left here with the solo Kanji.
Yeah, this isn't a good matchup. But what is a good matchup is if we're hitting stuff like that. You love to see it. Full combo here, right into the corner, 6k. Just gonna attack out though. Alright, gonna hold that button. This does not look fun. Oh, okay, both players mashing. Oh, we doing things here. We throwing out that EX chair.
Oh, yeah, getting hit with the EX. Yeah, getting hit with the EX slash, but you gotta be definitely careful about anything she does. Can just take one hit in order to seal off their fate. Considering how surprisingly undisjointed Yuzu slashes are, like it could just take some random hit. Oh yeah, very nice.
Nice
DP.
reaction.
Yeah, able to react to that. Not able to punish that, but okay, yeah, this is looking a lot better for Yui. But oh no, went for the grab? Maybe thought they had super available or something, because I not sure what the idea was there, but it definitely a fatal mistake there for Yui, able to not quell the anger that is the Kanji Tatsumi there at the end, but still making good progress, like you said. Definitely kind of a rough matchup for Kanji. Doesn't have like great ways around like Yuzu slashes or like Yuzu like teleports to stances, but made some progress there. Just going in with the chair, like kind of I don't want to say like willy nilly, but just trying to catch Yui slacking, and it was working out for a little bit, but caught on. And yeah, going to be forcing out an entirely new team swap, the Chie Dashi, the team that I definitely feel like is Yui's main squeeze, but yeah, going to be choosing it in order to make this reverse sweep happen.
Absolutely. Yui is not playing around anymore. No counter picks to speak of, just playing the thing she's most comfortable with. Okay, Dragon Kick. No.
Yes.
You know what? This is just as good. This is just as good. Okay, gonna go for the Oki here. Gonna catch that. Oh no, was a little too late on that. Nice EP out. Gonna jump out of the force sandwich there. Okay, tried to active swap in. Nice cross up. Made something happen there. Alright, gonna hit him down. Ooh, high crush? Low crush, I'm sorry, that's right, continuous plus use. He was blocking high. He did indeed block high there. And he is taking a 4.9k combo for his troubles. He did not block low again. But you know, it's okay, we have burst. Flipped right into the BZO. This push blocking does not want to deal with any of these mix-up right now. Another push block once again. Oh, gonna get hit because he didn't cancel the JC. It's gonna be a lot of damage on the Yosuke here. Okay, trying to... Okay, was able to air block. Yeah, that's... Okay, good burst, good burst. I like the option there. Not the 5C though, that was on. But... Okay, mashing out, trying to stop her from doing her thing. But... That only works... Okay. I think he wanted some sort of active swap there. Just like Yui wanted that burst. Dead character? No. Just Oki.
Yeah. Kanji is a little bit too chonky of a boy, make anything happen, but does bait the wake up DP. Still, Yui's gotta be careful. Well, I mean, critical existence failure also gotta be careful. He was low. I was gonna say, gotta be a little bit careful there with the Chie calls just because of how low she was, but yeah, critical existence failure. Definitely a person that is willing to mash a lot on your pressure and on the wake up just to maybe catch you slacking. Very much like how kind of Yui likes to use a barre, but Yui a little bit more aware of kind of that tendency and just constantly just going for frame traps and making sure that critical existence failure couldn't go mash willy-nilly. And yeah, kind of curious to see a critical existence failure has to adapt to it, but we are in a tied up set right now.
Yes sir, 2-2 on the board, both players trying to take the dub right here in this winner's semis match. Oh, just gonna get caught by the 5B, the JB, excuse me. And gonna go straight into super interesting conversion there. Okay. I guess this gives a full screen BZO. And burst to boot as well. Alright. Gonna get the AZO confirmed as well. And we're gonna end with the command grab into some Oki. Gonna have to hold that as well. Nice. True string into the high. Just looping the Oki here. Oh
Man,
no, the assist call.
Bye
Yeah,
bye. Goodbye, critical existence failure. You are gone.
I don't really know what to make of that, Oh. Yeah, you know what? Understandable.
Look, it's optimal.
Yeah, no, he saved his time. We're definitely speedrunning right now.
This game sucks.
This game was, of the highest variety of class. Only the most... You know what? I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. I'm gonna leave it right there. You're gonna
Understandable.
wonder exactly what I was saying. But go ahead.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
mean, the Chie Adachi swap definitely a very good one. Very good at kind of catching kind of critical existence failure attempts at mashing, just because of how much lockdown you have. If you press anything, you're kind of getting frame trapped there, and we kind of saw there maybe mashing like a 4A or something there, just trying to get out of the situation. But was just in so much lockdown, just ended up getting hit lower, and trying to use that 4P as well was at the end was like that's a little bit iffy, especially with that Chie 2A coming at you and led to that happy birthday. Very rough, but I mean, it was an attempt to get out of the very oppressive Chie Dachi setups. And I mean, yeah, it'll kill you.
Quite literally. There's no joke there. You will die.
Yeah. It's
Like,
one of those situations where it's probably best to just hold it and not take any risks just because of how tight they are.
Yeah. Even at that last game there, Yui was able to set up like fully, or I want to say, fully frame tight Bezio mix there, because JB into Chie 4P, no 5P I think it was, and then just set up Bezio in the air. That looked completely true. So that, for lack of a better term, rings true for what you were saying right here. And what's also true is who we're going to be seeing play right now in, I believe, Massive versus...
It's Mason versus critical existence failure.
Oh, okay. So we're just going to see CEF back. Got you. Okay.
Yep.
Yes. And before we get that going, I see you guys in the chat. You know who you are. Please welcome the one and only BBTAG Argentina to the WNF chat. Always very much a pleasure to have you guys raid us. Feels like it's been a little bit. I don't know if my memory is just foggy, but it's always much appreciated when you guys show up. Just yeah, always shout out to those guys. Show them some love.
Absolutely. Gracias por todos, señores y señores. And I'd love to see all of you here. Appreciate you guys. And what's up?
I'm so glad you can speak Spanish.
Yo hablo un poquito. Yo entiendo que tú dices, pero no hablo mucho.
Yeah, whatever he said. Look, I try to whenever they show up. It's crap.
Look, you'll learn Spanish as you go on. It isn't that difficult.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, once again, shout outs to the BBTAG gang. Always love y'all.
Almost as much as I love this matchup here of CEF versus Massive. Is that how you pronounce it? Massive?
Yeah.
Okay. Massive, got it. Okay, so... I might have been confusing Massive with Tomoe for a second, because I was really hoping to see those unblockable setups with Yumi 4P. Yumi and Orie 4P, sorry. But, you know what, I almost like the callouts and conversions with Orie just as much. Massive showing up with the Orie Mai. Gonna be taking some damage on the board here after the moonsault pickup. And take this Oki, not blocking on that overhead. Interesting bounce from the 5AA there. Oh no, calling assist, trying to make something happen. Aw, no, didn't. Okay, drop the combo in exchange, but we're also gonna drop that block string in exchange for a 5C. We're exchanging things all night. Just like
yeah, there's just a lot going on here in this setup. But they're able to potentially whiff punish that dive there coming out from the Mai. Able to maybe get a conversion? No. In the corner, but yeah, that Mai super is incredibly fast. Not able to really safe jump it with a lot of characters and able to kill off that Yosuke. When did the 214B get there? That Ori is dead.
Yeah, when did he set that out?
I really don't know.
You know it's bad when the commentators don't even see it happen, but you know what?
I don't know. This is definitely a match I could expect from critical existence failure. Stuff happens, he does things, and then he wins.
That was we watched a lot of explosive games over the past few sets that we've shown on stream, but that was easily the most things that just happened there. I couldn't even begin to break down what everything that could have gone wrong there. But you know what? CEF thriving in the scramble scenarios. He knows what he's doing there. He loves being there. So Massive putting him in that scenario only benefited him in the long run. Especially when he's setting up 214B similar to how Seth would set up an orb and DP in your face. Similar stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure. This is failure. If he has a home anywhere, it's the scramble. My man's like a full 3-egg scrambled omelet.
Is it tasty?
I don't know.
You know what? I would say so, because the conversions really do be tasty sometimes. Almost as tasty as that DP bait. You love to see it. We're gonna be taking the reset here. Okay, ran forward? Okay,
Yeah.
I
maybe expecting a sandwich situation or cross up there. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I'm being real. I'm not really sure what the goal is there, but you know what? It's okay, because the goal of switching into Ori, good stuff. Got that Mai out of any danger, and we taking the Oki here. Okay, tried to read the back tech there, but it got the call. No. The 2 and 4B's been catching everyone tonight. Nobody is allowed to jump, especially when this team is on the screen. Alright, push blocking away. Getting a full confirm. Just push blocking away. 5C once again. Okay, Disjoint did not go that far. Almost whip punishing. I'm surprised he did not DP that, or try to active swap. Interesting hit off of that 2 and 4A. Tried to TRM. Going for the V-slash after that definitely hurt. Going for another V-slash. Alright, just gonna kill the character. Unfortunately not dead.
Yeah.
But the only... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, definitely not gonna be a dead character there. Probably not gonna be a dead Ori, but still gotta be careful. But a nice bait on the DP on the wake up will be allowing this Ori to go down up here with the solo Mai, and yeah, going to be popping the resonance and a sandwich in there. But a really nice use of that flip to avoid the situation. Just unfortunately felt himself a little bit too much and just couldn't or convert off that scenario.
I really like the use of Suzerain in this matchup. A lot of what makes Kanji scary is the fact that he controls a lot of your movement by the options that he has. Nice hit confirm. Unfortunately, wasn't able to do anything off of it. DP. Okay, yeah. No. Never mind. There it is.
Look.
I was about...
it was... For the most part, you were right. I was really loving the use of the backflips there, able to avoid a lot of grabs and assists and just a lot of the air kind of movement coming out from the Yosuke and Kanji. But it has a finite amount of invul and caught the very latter part of that. So while Massive was using it pretty well for the most part, he was in a situation where just one bad flip would have spelled his doom, and you know what? It did.
Get ready.
You know what? You gotta risk it sometimes, just to show that you're willing to make up for that movement. And CEF was not discouraged by the first couple attempts because he didn't really get punished that hard, all things considered. So that's gonna have to change right here and right now if Mason wants to make something work. Alright, gonna go for the love here. Crossing up. Crossing up with his own button too, didn't get it confirmed. Was a little too far for the 214B, but not too far for this 5BBB. Gonna get fucked up Oki here. Okay, nice DP. Recognizing the scenario. Getting hit on wake up. Critical existence failure, not blocking. Alright, gonna take this mix up here. Nice jump cancel out. Was a little too high to punish. Most likely had to press another button there. Nice moonsault out. Nice block as well. Okay. I can't complain. Moonsault. Okay, I like the burst. I do not like the 5C though. Net play.
Nah, that's a viable mix option for Mai. She has no mix otherwise. Oh, but
Okay,
a really good really good 4P call, able to recognize the flip there. Okay, not going to be teching out. Recognizes that critical existence failure. Really likes going for those setups, but still the situation. But you know what? You know, if they're using the 5C, no reason for you not to use the 5C. He got crossed up.
This game sucks.
Bruh.
This game is
Bruh.
bad.
I can. Wow, this game
You ran
sucks.
under it? How?
Yeah, it's just the active frames of it are they come up a little bit late. I think that those only have like 3 active frames. It's Orige. It's a unique character. Them and having misleading hitboxes. What's new?
I suppose you're not wrong, but what is new is that health bar being practically non-existent. It disappeared once he started going. Oh no!
Yeah,
just like it
it's wrong.
disappeared now on the unfortunate assist
Wow.
call from the JC and tried to confirm into the. Okay, just DPing out. Oh my, the
You
spaghetti?
freaking clouds! Y'all! You know, I don't know where critical existence failure is from. I think Sencal, but he just shared the SoCal brain by not having a brain cell. What the frick?
You can't share if it doesn't exist. That's the moral of the story here.
Man.
What's the set count? Man, get me out. Get me out.
That was a game. That was factually a game. What the? You
It
monkeys.
ain't over until that number says 3.
Yeah,
So you're
exactly.
stuck in this set.
Look.
No.
Look, Mito. This is what you signed up for when you said you wanted to be a commentator for a SoCal-based event.
You right. I came for the bullshit, and I'm staying for the bullshit. I really hope my crosses up CEF again. I want. Please block it. Okay, you know what?
Look, blocking's for chumps. See, look.
You know, we don't need to block in this house. We frame trap out here. We're not frame trapping after that 5B. Gonna be hitting with the 6 frame. Gonna get the reset. Okay, just jumping out this time. I like the rotation of options from Mesa there. Good stuff on his part. It really does make it a lot more varied in terms of using that Oki. It's a lot less appealing when it's difficult to read what your opponent wants to do. Alright, just gonna go for some save combos here. Not much damage to speak of. Okay, picking up right here.
Definitely a very unfortunate time to burst. Didn't really expect that assist gauge to come back. Still CEF locking into the corner and baiting DP once again. This should be a dead Ori as long as there's no drops on the combo. Okay, yeah, just playing it really safe there. Just go into the kunai super. Yeah, that Ori is going down. My left all to her lonesome, and I mean we definitely saw some crazy my play in another earlier set here from Mesa, and we might be seeing some more crazy my play here, but fortunately Moonsault proving a little bit too difficult to block. The Blitz's failure. Able to just convert off accordingly, and just like that, winning the set 3-1 over Mesa. Almost as if that last game like kind of just didn't exist. That was like
Yeah, that's an accurate way of putting it.
yeah.
That set didn't exist. I don't want to acknowledge it at all. I don't want to see it anywhere. I'm not looking at this VOD. I'm just gonna skip over the 15 minutes that we just spent. Man.
It was look like I said, Mito. This is what you signed up for. This is my normality. I see curse craft like this all the time. It's like, oh yeah. I know. I have to say something like, yeah, you clowns or something. But I'm not surprised. I'm more just so disappointed and excited. I don't know what y'all's thinking, but you certainly did not have thoughts.
You're saying it out of necessity, not raw emotion. I don't know how to respond to that. But you know what? I don't need to respond to that because we're gonna move on to this next match between Rainy and Yusoro. Team 40k back once again on a player that definitely does not want to play Team 40k. Poor Rainy. I really do appreciate the effort though. Coming out regardless and performing, doing his best, even if he's not comfortable with it. Just like everyone else showing up here to the stream. All 32 of you. Thanks a bunch for all of the men, women, whatever you classify as in the chat watching. You're all the greatest here. Thank you all for showing up and supporting our players. And we are going to support them now by moving on as soon as we can. Rainy, already in the room, currently waiting for his opponent in Yusoro. Not entirely sure what they're up to right now, but we are going to wait for a little bit and see what happens. How are you feeling about this matchup, One?
I can't really say because it's going to be kind of unpredictable based on just what teams both players have been logging in tonight, because it's not a matchup I've ever really seen before. Serene Smile versus Yosuro is definitely like kind of a match I have seen, but mostly with, well, their primary team comps. And Ruby Yang being a very much different team comp compared to Uedachi. And well, obviously Tager Wall being a different team comp for Serene Smile. It's going to be something unique for sure, and that's all I'll have to say, because I mean, I feel like generally both the play styles of the teams that both characters or both players have don't really mesh in the same way as their main team, so it's like it feels like I'm kind of watching two players I've never watched play before. I feel like is what's gonna happen. Oh my god. See, I never see that from Rainy because he starts round start Rachel most of the time.
Yeah, you know, Rainy doesn't command grab a lot. So when I see stuff like that, it just makes me really giddy. Because that's one way to start our set, but almost as explosive as taking 8k on Wake Up here. We don't block. We grab. Nice confirm. Yeah, that was really nice. Ah, no, okay. He did not anticipate the... Oh, wow, mashing. Okay. Mashing the DP as well. Mashing it neutral. Nice air there. Didn't get a conversion off it, but that's okay.
It's a Taircopter how many times?
Big body. Big button. Tried to do something off of that 5. Yeah, I don't really know what the goal was. But I do know what the goal is here after that super. Carry them to the corner. Force you to block. Hold that. Do it again. Nah, just walk up in resonance, and it lost him the game. Unfortunate decision making from Rainy's part there. Game 1 going to Yusoro.
An easy win.
Yeah, I mean, definitely in a chaotic way for sure. Especially there with the Wake Up Gunblast to beat the Resonance. Not sure exactly what the mentality was there. Maybe I actually don't know if Gunblast, like I don't know at what frame it becomes airborne, or if it becomes airborne at all. But if it does make you airborne, I kind of like the mentality of going for that, because it's pretty like good at Bare. It's just like it avoids the grab if it goes for the grab and potentially whip punishes. But if it's just a bait, or if they're trying to bait the DP, it gets a sandwich. But yeah, we kind of ended up seeing the fruition of that. And I mean, Yosuro is also kind of one of those players that is very disrespectful of people's Okis.
Unknown enemy approaching.
Yeah.
Let's see. How do you want to handle
I really want to think about what Rainy was trying there, because even if Yang teched, like if he was trying to do some sort of strike throw, he still wouldn't have gotten anything. He would have lost his turn. But almost like losing your turn off of that 2B. Okay, interesting choice there with the 2B into nothing. And then we just block after that, but that's okay. Yeah, we block it after grapplers, just we guessing out here. We're almost guessing on that 2B. Okay. I guess he wanted the active swap to get out of that scenario, but we are almost getting out. Nice. Okay. Wow, the J8 backwards hitbox.
Yeah, definitely very jank there, but I mean, Serene Smile still having a relatively high life. Look, this is what I signed up to do.
He's not dead.
Yeah, I mean, he's not dead, but I mean, he's definitely, he's dead.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, she's not dead. I can't even, I cursed him before it even happened, bro. Tonight's just
Yeah.
cursed. Ever since critical existence failure, period. Tonight's just been cursed, man. I don't think is she dead on that?
We can't quote it,
Ah.
but we could just say that it happened, and then people will believe us. Oh, running forward, maybe trying to run under the button, but this is a particularly large aerial. You know, those big meaty claws. Ooh, okay, I like the run under there. That time it was a good time to do it. And we're gonna get the full confirm here. Nice stuff. That is definitely that character. One side going down for the next time once again, taking almost 12k off of that hit. Game 2 going to Yusoro, 2-0 on the board. Yes, indeed. That it's not looking great for Rainy right now. I can't exactly vouch for him right now. It's really hard to commentate this because you know he's not performing to his heart's content. You can really tell his heart's not in it. He signed up hoping for the best, and then it's not panning out the way he was hoping it would. And then again, I don't know. Maybe he's just playing for fun right now. But you know what? It doesn't matter his intentions right now. We're gonna move on to this game 3. We are frame trapping out here. Finally getting the JB pickup here. You love to see it. Gonna take the Oki as well. Gonna get hit by that JB. Did not confirm off of the 5P. Gonna get that lockdown. Nice jump out. Punishing the wall as well. Almost getting that full confirm. Nice block on the 6P after hitting Yang. Another 4. Oh. Okay. Okay, I thought he would have gotten a full confirm there. But we are getting a full confirm off of this one. Lots of screen freeze. Lots of buttons to be pressing here. Nice confirm. Okay, was a little too far for anything there. Rainy trying to make something happen. That is a huge hit. Okay. Take yours out. Not too much damage. And it's Ruby damage. It's one thing Ruby's not great at, is damage. Kind of? Oh, he actually got hit.
Couldn't stabilize that happy birthday combo in order to kill off that Waldstein. Definitely looking at an opportunity to get out this walled and going to be finding it there. I think he might want to bait the burst, but there was no burst available. Going to be definitely paying for that decision. Get left here with the solo walled. Yosuro once again mashing out of the situation. As long as there's no drops, this should be a set here for Yosuro, taking it 3-0 over Serene Smile.
That was definitely a set that played. It was a set that happened to Rainy that Yusoro inflicted upon him within the loser's bracket, moving him forward into what I believe to be loser semifinals against CEF. We are now into our top 4 actually, which I was not expecting. It's still relatively early. We're only so far into the tournament. It doesn't feel like we're almost at the end here. There's only 2 matches to watch until we get to 3 matches until we get to Grand Finals. And we are going to be seeing, I believe, Yusoro again, because we're probably going to finish up losers first.
No,
we're
okay.
Going... finishing winners. Yeah.
And yeah. Gonna be having Dante Thomas versus Yui up next, but it has been a while, so I'm going to do the wonderful reminding you of the Matcherino. Make sure you guys go over to that Matcherino link I have put into the chat to go to our wonderful Matcherino page. Go there, sign in, and click that claim code button to donate a free 25 cents to tonight's pot. It is free, easy, and much appreciated for the players tonight. But let's say you want to do a direct contribution, that is cool as well. We got that yellow-orange contribute button on the top right. Click it and put in as much money as you would like from your own pocket to the pot for the Matcherino. And yeah, let's say you want some other free ways to donate money as well. We got those sponsored quests on the side. It's as easy as following Diaphone or Rio151 over on Twitter. Make sure you guys do those before the end of the night. And yeah, let's say you want some merchandise with your donation. We got you covered there as well. We got a lot of wonderful manga supplied to us by Kaiten Book, such as The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, Loner Life in Another World, Gacha Girl Core, My Dad is the Queen of All VTubers, Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant, Check That Scene, Ryusaki-sana, and User Made Our Maid is way too annoying. No matter which way you contribute to the match arena, whether it's a code or a direct contribution, it is much appreciated. We have 35 codes, folks. Use them.
So we only used 3 codes from the last time we talked about this. That is frankly disappointing. We had a whole raid and none of you contributed. I'm hurt. I'm distraught. Look?
Look. It be
Looking?
like that sometimes. But yeah.
You know what?
If y'all in the chat haven't done the Matcherino, do the Matcherino. That's all I gotta say. Do the freaking Matcherino. It's quick, free, easy. 25 cents. Just do it now. But we have to worry about the disappointment I feel when people don't use the Matcherino codes, as we got the next match coming up right up next. Yui versus Dante Gomez.
I want to disappoint a lot of things, dude. Your favorite commentator. But you know what? That's okay. Even if you do disappoint him tonight, we are not going to be disappointed with the match we are going to be watching right now. New York Dante T versus Yui, the player. I think these two play a lot, don't they? I swear I've seen these two, like, duke it a lot. And... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, tournaments? I don't think so. I don't know. They're definitely two East Coast players, so I'm not too familiar with their matchup history, but I mean, still, that Chie Satanaka, no matter what region you're from, is always going to be hitting that JC to hit you, and a very impressive corner pressure, able to get the double overhead. Dante is very much bleeding here in this matchup and going to be bleeding a lot as he gets hit the meaty 4P and already starting off really bad here as they get their DP baited.
Yeah, definitely not a start that you want to see. This could be actually whiffing. DPing again, no fear on the board. That character could have been deleted off the screen, but he did not care. He pressed it anyway. Wow, what a cross-up. Granted, Yui did press a button, so it was lessened more so by that fact, so she would have gotten hit anyway. But it doesn't really matter because that's a dead character, 8k. It was a decent starter at the least. But this is not a decent starter. We are just gonna run out that resonance time as much as possible. I'm not gonna spend the EX to do so. The throwback game is strong. Nice tech. He doesn't want to deal with that, the Astro. DPing again. Solo Yumi putting in some work right now.
Definitely a character that can make it, especially against a character with, you know, not as fast buttons as Sus. Oh, no.
Oh no.
I mean, it was possible, but he simply hit the...
Oh. Oh.
Yui deserves this. All right.
What?
My guy.
What's going on?
My guy, Aerial Rave is 214B.
Yo, Dante forgetting his inputs, TM?
I guess? I don't know.
I don't know what happened there.
Is this
I'm not gonna lie.
confirming that Yumi is a difficult character?
No. Don't even put that thought in anyone's head.
Carry
Look, Yumi is definitely more difficult than
Get ready.
breathing.
Get ready.
No,
I
I think
disagree.
breathing's harder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I think breathing's harder. There's no good comparison. Yumi is easier than breathing.
See, because when you breathe, you have to maintain a rhythm. Yumi doesn't have to do that.
Escape from crossing fate.
Yumi be pressing.
Fight.
It doesn't take too many. Just like that round start, it doesn't take too many motor functions to do a Yumi button. Especially when there's 0 on block. Okay, I like the burst. I think that was a good burst. Just to really... Oh god, the starter. Look at the damage. Thank god she had burst.
Yeah, get her out. Even though, you know, Ruby wasn't at any threat of dying, that was gonna be like 12k.
Yeah, nobody wants to hold that. That was a double push block, and not a dead character. We staggering. We pressing for B though. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
didn't do the follow-up because it was on the assist. I think Yui was expecting that actually, so wanted to go for a relatively safe setup. Hits the JC, but able to hit the cross-up afterwards too from the Oki, and yeah, that Chie is gone.
I'm actually shocked that super hit. It did not look like it was going to connect properly. Okay, Dante definitely controlling neutral really hard here. You know, we got Susan JB though. You can't air stall forever. I have big button. It's 8 frames. Okay, tried to poke out the assist. Nice block on the cross-up. Oh, okay.
That was a weird hit.
Yeah, just like that. I think Yui tried to make something happen there with that JB, but throwing the projectile before she can do anything. Was that 2 games? Pretty sure that was 2 games.
Yeah, that was 2 game. It's 1-1 right now.
Yeah, okay. 1-1 on the board. Okay. I do like the way Dante is playing this now. I don't really know why Yui's playing Chie Susanoo, actually. I'm kind of confused. Like, I don't think she even has another Susan team. Okay, there we go. There's the Adachi.
I think Yui just wants to play characters.
Yeah, honestly, she's been doing a lot of that this tournament. And I guess that's not unreasonable, but this late in winners finals, maybe she just doesn't care at this point. But we can't speak for our competitors. They have a mind of their own, some of them anyway. And we're gonna make sure that they get their spotlight right here, right now in this winners finals. NY Dante T, yes, I have to say the whole thing every time, versus Yui here in this game 3. Not the same characters, excuse me, on the same stage. And we are gonna go into this round start right here. Another 2-1-4B. Okay, calling out the assist here. Not getting too much done. That was most likely an Azia, but that was another Azia that did come out properly. Ooh, confirm? Okay. Not gonna get too much off that. Oh, okay, meaty.
Oh, really nice delaying that 236B there to go for a reset. Unfortunately, allowed Yui to get that burst in time, so not going to be killing out that Chie, but will be cashing out a good amount of damage here on this Adachi. Potentially a kill here with the cross combo. Oh, I'm kind of surprised actually not going for it, but still opting to go for the grab. Oki able to connect, and yeah, that Adachi is going down.
That was a fast kill too. Usually it took at least a little bit to. Oh, okay, she got hit. Oh, Fuzzy?
No, Fuzzy? Yo, Fuzzy? And the cross up same setting over here that same unlock?
You know what? Spaghetti. I cooked some Parmesan. Would you like a slice?
Don't you age Parmesan? Well, you know what? I'm not gonna question it.
I was waiting for you to notice.
It's like, I mean, making a pizza, like, sure, like, cook Parmesan on the pizza, but like, he's just cooking the You know what? This is a BB tag tournament, not a freaking chef club.
Look, if we're gonna keep our head in the game, we gotta get some food in our head, right? We gotta have those nutrients throughout our body in order to give these guys the best commentating job we can possibly do. Thanks for everyone joining again. Once again, I got a show for all the people, all 47 of you watching. You love to see it. You love to see every single one of these people here. And you know what? Maybe food isn't the best idea, especially considering the people that can cook here, or rather lack thereof. Can you cook, Lon?
I'm very much a competent chef. I won't.
You love to see it.
I don't want to say anything more. That's a hellgate waiting to be open.
Floodgates are flying open.
I don't want to talk about food in the presence of some people. But I do know how to chef. That is something I can do.
And you know what? Maybe we shouldn't be talking about real food, but I can give you some food for thought. And that particular thought is going to be how this next match is going to go. This is game 4, if I can count correctly. Yes, this is game 4. And Dante is up 2-1 against Yui after one hell of a spaghetti match going on there. But maybe we'll be able to clean it up a little bit this time, make it as even as possible in terms of making something happen. Either of these teams don't really struggle in doing that. I think if we see a dragon kick plus 6 round start, we're definitely going to see that. I don't think she'll go for it though. I'm going to keep quiet for a second just to see. Okay, yeah, she's just been going for the 2-1-4B every time. That's not too big a deal. Azio, not really too much damage. Expecting the cross up there. Trying to poke out the Bizio before it came out. I like the conversion there from Yui. Oh, dead character? No. Oh, late DHC there. I guess she just wanted the extra damage? Oh, okay,
Wow.
maybe. You know, she wanted the dead character, that's what she wanted.
Yeah, that's definitely what she wanted there, and definitely, man, there is some. I think that was a misinput on grab or our super. The grab was the misinput on super.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, that was a game that also happened. I can't really comment much. I feel like there was a lot of misinputs there, kind of like on Dante's side, and just yeah, got hit a lot, and it started building up in a very unfortunate burst timing. You know, I've hit by a meaty, just a couple interactions, and it's just kind of a classic BBTAG game combined with a couple of mistakes here and there. Was a led to a very explosive game like that, and that will be tying up the set.
It's so criminally insane how this game in particular can have momentum swing from 0-100 in one particular player's favor with a blink of an eye. It's so easy for someone else to take the lead and just make something happen. Oh, she tried it. She wanted the Tia.
She wanted the Twitter clip. I respect it. Ooh,
You know what? Ruby.
Abusing the Ruby Rose buttons to kind of get that air-to-air situation. Oh, unfortunately couldn't block the JC. Yeah, still willing to maintain the pressure and a very good empty jump grab. Might actually be able to kill the Chi off this. It's gonna be close, but I don't think that's dead though.
Yeah, no, she's not dead. Okay. Okay, if he keeps up the momentum here, this might look like that game 4 that we just witnessed. No, okay.
Still maintaining the momentum here.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna be one of the rare times where I do not speak. The commentator shushes. Because we need to let them play the video game. Okay, actually Dante might have been able to kill that character there, but... Oh?
Yeah, that should at least be a dead Adachi. Yeah, it's going to be trading, but fortunately for Yui, that Chie is still living. Has that level 4 resonance available too. Definitely a comeback that is very much possible with the amount of chip you can make up, but the nice confirm from the JA into the DP. Dante Tom is taking the set 3-2 over Yui, which was a very, very back and forth set.
Okay, that set was actually relatively normal up until we got to the last 2 games. That was more explosive than the CEF set, and I just ate my words when I got to that point. How could it get any worse than that? Unless we just get round start TOD'd at some point, then it could get worse than that. So, I kind of want to see that though, so I'm like intentionally jinxing it. Does it work like that? Can I do that?
I think you can't intentionally jinx somebody unless you have voodoo witch magic.
I mean, who says I'm not using a voice modifier and I'm concocting a potion right now?
Me.
Oh yeah? My man inadvertently just said he's in my walls.
Look. I don't know what I'm looking at. God.
You're
You
looking
guys know we're
directly
playing.
at me.
You guys know we're playing BB Tag right now. Like this This has gone from like, you know, BB tag to what the hell is going on tag to cooking talk to what the hell is going on tag to freaking alchemy. I don't know what's going on, but we got the next matchup on deck. Critical Existence Failure versus Usoro. Definitely kind of a PC tag kind of matchup. Definitely not a WNF classic, but definitely two people that are very much common folk of the BB tag PC scene going to duke it out. This almost looks like it's E2 Deku versus Critical Existence Failure, so it almost looks like a WNF classic.
You can say that, yeah.
Anyway, I digress. I'm getting hella distracted. That's definitely a very nice whiff punish there, as well as a very good burst bait here for Yosuro. Going to be maintaining a good amount of momentum here. He's going to be jumping over. Okay, yeah, gets hit there with the double overhead. Yosuro not letting up there with this corner pressure.
Does not want to deal with Kanji right now, and understandably so. That Kanji got 2 meter on board, and that could have, excuse me, invalidated all of that OG. But we're going to be playing it safe from here. We have the life lead. Nice delay. And not a dead carry. Actually? Okay. Commentator quiet time.
Yeah,
okay, yeah, dead character.
He's gone. Serenera.
I'm going to make that a new thing. Commentator.
What? Yang Xiaolong for you, everybody. Get in there with the anti-air 5A. Man, this game is something else. Okay, active swapping over into the Ruby. Nice second throw, but I mean, both of Yosuro's characters are essentially well, yes, I mean, still essentially untouched there. Didn't get to quite convert off that. Oh yeah, tried to super through the gap, but was just met with the jump. Yeah, Stardust not going to be a kill. Critical Existence Failure still given it another chance at life, but has to be critical careful about what you do, and gets hit there with a counter hit 5B and a very excellent delayed tech, catching Critical Existence Failure off guard. And yeah, Yosuro going to be taking that set, or not set, game 1 very convincingly.
That was an interesting game 1, to say the least. I've noticed that Yusoro is going for a lot of active swap, command grab, and or throw on his wake up, or rather the opponent's wake up. And it has worked maybe once. I know it's relatively low risk to do something like that, especially if you're full screen with your other character against these two, but if you're giving up your offense like that, is it really going to be beneficial to you in the long run? And I guess we'll see here in the next game. Nice recognition from Yusoro. Okay, you know what? He just proved me wrong. He heard me on the mic. He said, "Damn, this guy's an idiot."
Yeah, I'm gonna show this man layer 2. Oh my god, and also going to be cracking the dome. Unfortunately, couldn't stabilize that happy birthday combo. And yeah, oh yeah, gotta be careful with that kanji. Okay, start pumping the brakes, not going to be killing him off just yet. Nice tech on the throw, but still maintaining the pressure. But yeah, going to be getting hit by that raw Yosuke 5B.
5B. B. 7.2k for B. Oh, okay. Pick up. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. That was... I did not just say that. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's almost as fine as this neutral being played out right now. Almost a good pickup from nice 2V from CEF there. Dead character. Maybe a burst was on deck, but that was like so tight in that regard that I don't think it would have been able to burst. Or at least he would have gotten hit by the super, which maybe would have killed him. Oh, that whiffed. That didn't look great.
That's something Critical Existence Failure really likes to do, is just do that incoming setup. It's very effective against a lot of characters if they're bursted a specific way. Ooh, maybe expected the cross up there, I don't know, but unfortunately not going to be confirming into a kill. Yeah, broke the persona, went into the grab, and yeah, this is him not I'm gonna
choking the game.
I think that was a misinput.
Let's hope so. that was definitely an odd scenario to find yourself in. It. Okay.
Unfortunate. Just say unfortunate. That was just unfortunate.
No, I have to be descriptive. That's our job.
No, the description is that was unfortunate.
Get ready.
You know what? You right. CEF gotta hold that.
Get ready.
Wait, no, Yusoro gotta hold that.
Yeah, like judging by the reaction afterwards, kind of the panicky gun blast afterwards, I really do feel like that was just a mix input on 236B plus C, which was definitely a as much of kind of a momentum killer as CEF potentially losing that game and dropping that combo, but like yeah, I guess the gods work in some very cruel, mysterious way because CEF dropped the combo and then Yosuro dropped the combo, so it was just like I guess the world is in balance? Question mark.
Two drops don't make a combo, but one pickup does indeed. That is gonna be decent damage. I'm gonna block this character. Ooh, nice block. I think he wanted the DP on that immediate overhead there. So I do like the recognition to do that there. Nice low. Alright, gonna get the full corner combo here. Oh, cross it. That was actually a good block.
Yeah.
Oh no, it didn't confirm. Okay. Nice block. That was not a nice block. The 2B whiffing, no! Oh, I actually thought it was a take throw. Okay. Yeah, you know what? That was okay. You wouldn't have gotten a good confirm off of that. I can see why you would do that. I don't see why you would do the 5C though.
The dome cracker.
The dome cracker. Almost like the mid cracker we just saw right there.
Wow.
Finally it worked.
Yeah, I think that definitely feels like what Yoshiro's kind of been wanting all night, is that very hard to hit setup. I don't think he needed an active swap there, but definitely just going to be keeping it safe. Nice recognizing the grab, the gap, either way, and going to be potentially maybe killing off this Yang. It's going to be really close, yeah.
Even without any meter, that's a dead character. Oh, we style it? Damn.
Nah, I think that definitely felt like maybe a little bit of a panic confirm there. But yeah. Critical Failure taking another game on the board, putting it 2-1 on the set point.
Yes, sir. This is a 2-1 scenario. I'm interested in seeing how CF plays this out. CEF, not CF. We're not playing Central Fiction. Because a lot of what Yusoro is doing is normal, for lack of a better way to describe it. Like, he's not doing anything crazy, and I think the fact that what he's doing is so vanilla, that's screwing over CEF in some scenarios. Granted, he does have the lead right now, so it's not a huge deal. And especially with a switch like this to the Carmine Batista. Interesting team too. I don't think I've really seen much of this team. And I don't think I'm going to be seeing much of it if we're going to be hitting by things like that. Nice cross up into the full 5B auto combo. Gonna take this Oki here. Gonna have to block all of that. Did not block the low. Alright, Olive full confirm. And straight into the Moonsault Ender. Did not get the CP95 properly. Ooh, did block that. Did get the punish as well. Good stuff. Okay, I almost thought that was a V-slash. Nice mash. You gonna be hitting the assist? No. Okay. Nice block. Recognizing on the same side. Trying to up back out of the 5B. And back. But
Gotta be very careful about what you do in this scenario, as this Batista is very low. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a rough comeback to have to make here with Batista, just because of her low damage output. But a good reaction there from the EX chair dive, going to be at least catching out a little bit of damage.
almost able to punish that JC there. That would have been pretty big. Oh no, that was a really bad projectile there. A little too close to the ground to get anything off that. Did not press J8 twice. surprisingly no push block. Nice tech. Honestly, you're so far in the lead here that you really don't need to. Oh wow, that actually hit. Okay, the lead isn't as big now. Nice block. Okay, going straight through the gap here. Didn't even want to risk it. CEF just playing it safe, taking that game 4 and winning the set 3-1.
Yes. Definitely. The team swap to the Carmine, Batista. Perhaps maybe not the best one. I kind of understand the mentality, maybe wanting to kind of abuse a lot of the space control tools that both of those characters have to just nullify a lot of the Yosuke and Kanji like kind of approach options in neutral. But yeah, a team I haven't really seen Yosuro played. I don't know if it's one of the teams they've been working on that just decided to whip it out just for the potential for the matchup. But yeah, we'll be losing the set, but still locking in that 4th positioning. And yeah, we got our top 3 lined up right now. Dante Thomas sitting there pretty in grand finals on the winner's side. Yui in the loser's finals and critical existence failure. Going to be fighting her. Yeah, that'll be what's up next.
Yes, sir. Critical Existence Failure not going anywhere just yet, as he has secured a top 3 placement for himself here in this WNF 3rd edition after Rollback came out. 3rd week of potentially rolling back those final hits that will clear you out the game. But you know what? It's better than having to deal with any sort of delay netcode. That's a little subjective of a term, but I personally do believe that having those inputs in are definitely a lot more residual, for lack of a better term. And I believe all the people that are participating here feel the same, because they are playing in the rollback tournament right now. And judging by how they've been going so far, I think they are enjoying the experience, just like all of the people watching this stream are right now. Thank you so much to all of you for sticking by for so long, for really showing us just what you're made of, just how diligent you can be for being support a scene as small as ours. Thanks again. Thanks for showing up for everything. Hopefully we'll be able to entertain you with this next fact year, with Critical Existence Failure. I did say it fully, and Yui.
Yes, and this is in fact a run back from winners semifinals. Yui taking that set 3-2, and interestingly enough, not going to be picking Chie Adachi. While the first game that or the first I think 3 games that these two had, Yui was on the Mitsuru Yuzu, while the first game they had was very dominant in their favor. Critical Existence Failure definitely fired back there with 2 dominant gift sets of their own, and was able to force a swap over to the Chie Susanoo, which is Yui's main team. Kind of interesting to see that they're opting to go for Chie Susanoo now. Or did I say Chie Susanoo as their main team? It meant Chie Adachi.
Yeah, we knew what you meant, but it doesn't really. Oh, okay. Okay. Nice recognition too. Okay, you didn't need to do that. That was not necessary. But whatever, it's fine.
Are you sure it was necessary? It actually might be necessary to steal this kill if we can build up the second bar.
Nah, the degradation of the build right there wasn't enough. It was a counter hit starter to the, so it. Oh.
I think he just wanted to make sure that he couldn't get the HC there, maybe.
Maybe?
I don't know what the mentality was. Either way, I mean, he killed the Susanoo. That's what matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters, really. It's not a big deal. Oh, 5C.
Oh, don't crap.
I couldn't even see the JC, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there was a... It was an unfortunate fuzzy block attempt from CEF there. He tried... Oh. Okay, she didn't get it confirmed. Okay, that was fine. Breaking the persona twice. Blocking the cross up there. I wouldn't block that. Alright, JC. Okay. Running under the 2A whiffing, that is gonna screw him over right here. Not taking too much damage for his trouble, but definitely not a scenario you want to be in.
Wow!
Tried to TRM. Wow. That was so unfortunate.
That literally had to be the most unfortunate timing there for that DP. The active frames of the grab ended as soon as the DP come out, but going to be waking up there with the super, able to find a gap here in Yui's pressure, but still 2 bars on deck, so they had the potential for, well, that. going to be spending some of that. Tries to push block that Chi A, but that JC constantly keeping her end, and Yui taking another Chi A comeback.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is definitely what had just happened there, and at this point, it's just commonplace. It's Chie. She has some of the best comeback potential out of pretty much most of the characters in the game. I can't really think of too many that could just straight up win after popping resonance. Shirogane, Ragna.
One of them breaks the game.
Okay, one of them.
Yeah.
She isn't here though. Don't worry. That's the
Yeah.
reason we're not seeing Rainy right now.
Yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, Chie definitely a monster in and out of resonance, but when she has access just to rain meatballs from above on command and build up all that chip damage too, it's gross. Plus all that JC lockdown you have to block. Ugh. Why did they make Chie? Period. I hate this
Delete her
character.
from the game. We should go back to 1.0. Oh wait, no, she was a good character. Never mind. It wouldn't have made a big difference. Okay, trying to jump out of the button there. Nice block on the cross up, but we're not blocking the command grab. You can't block the command grab. That's okay though.
Yeah,
we are gonna go.
that would make the command grabs a lot worse, I think.
Yeah, I imagine. Okay, going straight into super. I like the decision making there. Yui didn't burst the first one, but she did have a lot more reason to burst the second one. JB whiffing, that's pretty huge. Dropping out of the combo here. Okay. Not blocking low? Okay. Not terrible damage. Overhead. Low. See, I didn't block that. Neither did Yui apparently, because she is gonna be pressing the wrong super for the second time, I believe, this turnaround. Yeah, because she did it earlier. Oh.
Grab a bar. I respect it. Against the grappler too.
Against the grappler, it's okay. Specifically against the grappler. Oh, dead?
No, I don't think so. I think
Okay,
since
yeah,
Kanji's
he's
at
good, he's
18k.
What a 4P. Not a dead character? We're gonna try that.
No, he
Oh no,
She
he's
is dead.
2000% dead. Never mind.
Yeah, you failed a will it kill challenge twice.
I lost all my channel turns. You know what I did lose though? My dignity. And we are gonna show that right here when we watch the rest of this match here. Oh, yeah, nice punish. Recognizing the... Could she have special canceled that? I actually don't know.
I think since it was unblocked, yeah. Bruh.
Yo!
Bruh!
Yo! Oh,
You
wait,
got the conversion off that, that's crazy!
Well, we just gotta commend that, honestly. Like, grapplers beat grapplers, but that was just good awareness. Good stuff. I have nothing to say about that. Just clean. Almost as clean as...
This character is pretty cool. I like this character.
Kanji is a funny man.
And off that, a very crazy interaction there with the DP trading Circle Existence. They're putting one on the board. Still a relatively close game there for Yui. Currently not locked in on the characters. Wouldn't fault them for just a character change, maybe something more comfortable, but the GA Susanoo is still feels like it's doing a good amount of work, especially in terms of like the damage output is especially scary for 16k health characters such as Yosuke, where it just takes one or two mistakes for you to just get exploded. But going to be actually going over to the Mitsuru, which is something we saw earlier, but instead going with the Narukami, which is I definitely think individually as a character a better overall choice compared to Yuzu, especially against both these characters. But as a team, not exactly sure how much better it works out. But we're already making a statement there with the round start DP and the Persona autocorrect.
Persona autocorrect, you love to see it. Alright, just was blocking tree strings. Okay. Was forced to do something there. Using the conditioning of the true string. Nice stuff, nice stuff. Wow, the confirm? Okay, wow. This, interesting. This team has a lot of things that I did not know about. But apparently CF did not know about them either, because he is unfortunately the bearer of bad news when it's coming to taking all of these, and he is forced to do all of them. Wow. That was so unfortunate, dealing with the same thing once again. Gonna have to do this with the solo Yosuke. Nice confirm what I would have said, if that was actually the case. Okay, I like the immediate run there to true string into run so that he couldn't just call assist right after. Alright. The delayed moonsault after. Oh, pressing B slash after. Okay, nice, nice, nice. That's a big hit, big hit. Not a dead character, but that's gonna be close. Alright, commentator quiet time. Okay, yeah, he's definitely not dead.
Yeah, just putting them in a one-touch scenario. Yo, the Dome Cracker, the best move in the game, the 5Z. Able to kill off that, able to kill off that Narukami out here with the Solo Mitsuru, which is definitely going to be rough for Yosuke, especially since both of them popping the resonance at the same time. But
oh no!
Goodbye.
Oh,
no!
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know if that actually combos normally. I think you need to do B-draw.
I guess we'll have to see if she ever gets the opportunity to do so again. CEF looking much better. After that dominating start from Yui, making her crack underneath the shell, and doing all of this right here now. The solo Yosuke making it work against the gimmicks of this team. Pulling himself up to 2-1? 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
Okay, good. I can still count. But we're not that late in the night yet, folks. That's always good to hear. But yeah, no, CEF making the proper adjustments there, using his great offense to his advantage. Yeah, you love to see it, man. He's playing relatively clean right now. Not that Yui isn't playing well either. She was definitely using her teams to the best of their abilities. But it looks like it's just gonna have to go back down to the Chie Adachi just to clear it out for the night, just to make sure that she has the best chance of actually winning off this set. Going into the almost deja vu like scenario that just happened with the set beforehand when they played this. I'm curious to see if it'll play out the same way. What do you think about that one?
Considering like critical existence failure has been kind of on the hot seat, it's definitely going to be a little hard, especially with that dropped combo. But I mean, the Chie Adachi comp is what kind of allowed Yui to get a lot more momentum back the last time he opted over this character switch, and it's definitely what they're most comfortable with. Oh, that
was so unfortunate.
A little bit too late.
That to happen, yeah. Not blocking low. I'm just gonna go straight into the super. That was something that CEF was struggling with earlier. Hopefully that is not the case. Okay, that time it was understandable that he didn't block low. Okay.
Oh my god, it punished!
Wow.
I think that might have been Bizio, because if judging by how long that took to recover.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, probably Bizio. No cross up here. Just gotta hold the mix up. And hold the mix up we did. This character is not holding this health bar though, because that is evaporating right before our eyes. Kanji's dead. You know what? Yosuke did it last time. You can definitely do it this time as well. There's... Okay, tried to cross up, but after screen freezing... Okay, nah, so that character, never mind. I was about to explain that he did just give himself an advantage by screen freezing, because Yui most likely used the Mocker there to IAD forward, and as a result she only got a JB after jumping, which actually gave him more of a benefit because that spacing in the corner that she would have taken otherwise was completely unoccupied. It didn't matter in the long run because of what we just witnessed, but it did make enough of a difference for her to take a little bit longer to take that win. It is 2-2 on the board right now. CEF still most likely feeling strong after that game 3. Just have to make something happen right here, right now, here in this game 5.
yes. Let's see if history is doomed to repeat itself or critical resistance failure. Able to make the adaptations to get over in the grand finals, but starting off strong here with the defense and able to get that 6P, hitting that Adachi. And going for that reset, but unfortunately dropping the combo. Oh yeah, dive straight into the sandwich setup. Taking a good amount of damage. Going to be getting a BZO set up in the face, and this is where Yui really likes to get going here. Baits the burst too. Oh, that might be dead?
Oh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
only
it was
level
only
two
level
power
2.
charge.
Okay, nice DP. You got the character out. Ooh, interesting swap there. Okay, yeah, didn't have anything to do there. Gonna have to hold this. Thankfully, this team does not have any unblockable setups after BZO. Okay, just gonna super out. Not actually using the command grab super. Just throwing out the regular one for the invul. Gonna throw down with all of the spacing that he can right now. Okay, the mash. Oh okay, the moonsault did not connect properly. That was actually really unfortunate. The invul ended right as that happened. And the mash. Okay, Yosuke off the board. This is huge for you. And that is okay. Quiet time.
As long as there's at the very
Yeah,
least, a stabilized combo or a cross rate. I don't know how it was going to end, but critical existence failure, unfortunately, doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past. The reverse 2-0 sweep there from Yui with the Chie Daji will be allowing them to move on to winter final to get their own run back against Dante Thomas.
Yes, sir. That is definitely a respectable place to go out for CEF. Shoutouts to your boy for making it this far. He really did put on one hell of a show tonight, even if he didn't show himself for a good hour within the stream, but he did show plenty once he was already on there. But now we're going to move on to the main event of the night. The final event of the night, should I say, against the rematch of Yui and Dante. I can't say I wasn't picturing this in my head. Picturing the rematch of these two going back once again. And yeah, no, this is going to be fun to watch. I do like both of these players, and based on how the last set went, there's going to be a Yomi that both of those players have to think about while they're playing. Whether or not it's going to translate from the first set to the second set is completely up in the air. They could be back on layer -2, I don't know. But there's going to be something going on there that's going to be vastly different from the first set, and I'm really interested to see how both of these players go about dealing with that.
Yes, I'm definitely interested to see how these two make some adaptations so far, but it is wrapping up for tonight's tournament, and this is the last time I'm going to be reminding you about the match arena. You know, actually, I'm not going to be reminding you about the match arena. How about you do it, Mito?
You are definitely not going to do that. I was thinking the exact same thing while we were doing that, but you brought it up first, so I appreciate you doing that for me. And I am going to transition right into telling you about our wonderful match arena. Here with a prize pool of $26, we still have 30 codes that can be claimed. If we look at the math, that is $7.50 that we could have, that we could give to our beautiful players here tonight. And it's free. It's completely free. Nobody loses anything. We still have 46 people watching. Come on, man. You're making Lon sad. You're making me sad. Just come on, keep going with this. But if that's not your speed, we always have a bunch of other things like the text now. You can always download the app from the QR code and receive a $2 prize pool. Or you could just follow D44Bass and Diaphone_ for a decent amount as well. And if you're not feeling a free one and you really want to contribute, you could always hit that direct contribution. Shoutouts to everyone that has done so far. And if you want some bang for your buck alongside that, we also have some manga that we can buy for you, such as the Yakuza's Guide, Loner Life in Another World, multiple volumes of Dr. Gold Corpse, and every time you buy one of these, $4 is added to the prize pool. So you are not losing out on anything here. So if any of these things pique your interest, please go by down to the match arena. Do whatever you think would be best for you, best for the players, and therefore we will finish up after that. So thank you very much for watching up till this point. Please donate if you can, but don't feel obligated to if you don't have the scenario to do so. But with that, you are going to be able to continue on to this next match here with Dante and Yui.
Yeah, this is a test match. They wanted to do a connection test while we did ads, so
Yeah, good timing.
yeah.
Hopefully it felt fine. Let's see.
Yeah, it's judging by what they're saying, it is looking fine. The first time they were playing, they were saying that there was a little bit of connection issues between the two, so going to be a little bit of waiting here because for some reason PC Tag doesn't let you just leave the room or leave the match to go into room. I don't know why. This has just been a thing that we've had to deal with for God knows how long. Okay.
How did you think this would go?
That's certainly one way to end the match. I wonder, would that be foreshadowing? Dun dun dun. See, when I concocted that potion earlier, I also looked into the future. And what I saw was that we're gonna end a match on a DP, and it's gonna be glorious.
Get ready.
God. Not only are you an alchemist, you're also a diviner. That's crazy.
Bro, I promoted into my second class after getting level 20.
Man.
But you know what? After winning this tournament, one of these players will be promoted into having a $20 bill in their pocket, which will get them a whole run to Taco Bell. Or 4 gallons of gas. Whichever suits your fancy. But what fancies me more is just how this Yomi is going to play it right here. Here in this game 1 between NY Dante T and Yui, right here, right now. Take a sip of water, we'll watch a little bit.
And Order started off strong, and Order started with a reverse hit 2A, able to break the Persona 6B, allowing Dante to get out of the sandwich scenario. Yeah, good, nice running up to just kind of nullify the Chie JC, but still relatively calm cross combo pressure there. Yumi is definitely getting beat up. Oh, very unfortunate there, pressing the buttons at the wrong time to that counter hit 5BB, and now locking in the corner.
Not in the corner once again. Nice block on the overhead, reacting to that most likely. Okay, push blocking the JC so she doesn't have to deal with any of the mix-ups right there. Oh, okay, blocking the JC, did not get anything from that. Dead character? Maybe. No. Yeah, this isn't dead. Okay. But that is a low health character and a dead character alongside a low health character. Didn't get the whip punish. Yumi 2B does not have that much recovery. Jump canceling away. I'm just gonna lock him down as much as possible. Nice break on the Persona there. Dang, okay. Potentially a dead character here. Yeah. Cross rate. There we go. Game 1 going to Yui. And as... Oh, go ahead, boss.
Nah, you say the words. I was just gonna comment about like how the Chie Dashi comp definitely on the on fire right now, just maintaining the momentum of last match, but nothing more than that.
Yeah, no, that's a good way of looking at it. She definitely did look pretty strong there, for lack of a better way to do so. It looked nice. For lack of a... I literally just said that. You know what, maybe my brain is rotting. Right
Words
now, so
saying, and I get it. You just want to say the words. I also want to say the words too, and sometimes they're the same words that you said before.
You know what, that's okay, man. If you're hearing a broken record, that's fine. You like that song so much, and I hope that's the case with me. Thank you guys. But I almost like that almost as much as I did not like the round start? Question? There was a lot of things going on there that I don't really understand what. That might have been a match point. Okay, no, that was definitely nothing there. Just gonna go straight into super. Not strong, not that strong of me. Okay. Just blocking it out, not trying to make anything happen right now. Nice! 236.
Low profiled. 236A with the 2-way, man.
She needs it.
Oh.
Throw. Just gonna get a full confirm here. Dante not looking good in this next game. Have to hold a lot of OP. I like the option for the JC there. Nice burst, making something happen. And making that throw whiff. This is huge. Getting that momentum started is everything that he needs right now. Oh, okay, did not get the active swap, but punishing Buzzsaw. It's really crazy how 6P makes it so difficult to understand which way to block.
Really?
Really?
He forgot again! He forgot again! Oh no!
Oh my god.
Look guys, Yumi's a hard character! It's confirmed!
Yeah, we drop in combos with you. You know what? It doesn't matter though, because he has 4 more tries after this, because Dante is sitting in the winner's side of the bracket. He does not have any fears in the world right now. So hopefully it doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. Hopefully it doesn't hurt him in the long run when he's trying to make this win. I am curious why he's playing Rumi Yumi on this team, actually. Maybe it maneuvers neutral better than Narukami, Adachi, or Hyde, or definitely Gord. Let me not even bring up Gord. Yeah, I guess the more I look at it, the more this team definitely does fit in terms of countering this one. I think since these two players do play a lot, whether it's in WNF or not, they do have a good idea of how they want to go about playing one another. I like them run under there to try to beat the JC, but maybe a little too far. Alright, gonna hit that right there and bursting on that so that it doesn't have to deal with the mix-up. Gonna get that instant overhead. Surprisingly, did not cross up with that 4P, but we are gonna cross up with the JC. Okay, nice stuff, nice stuff. Gonna go straight into super. This is looking a lot better for Dante. Not a dead character just yet. Okay, yeah. Push block into DP. Given the chance to active swap. Tried to Oh, there it is! There it is! I was just about to make a comment about that. But it's alright. We are currently in Adachi mode. Pressing 2B on wake up. We got that Abari. Oh! Okay, he did whip a button. That's pretty big. And we are gonna go into this knockdown. DPing out. Alright. 2-3-60. Trying to make something happen. That's a huge hit for Dante. Most likely a dead character. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to the super. And this is the first game on the board for NY Dante P. Game 3 for him with a much more solid performance.
Definitely, for sure. Was for the first 2 games looking very rough here on the Ruby Yumi comp, kind of trying to maybe get their foothold back on it. But definitely a very, much more dominant game there for Dante, as was able to actually kind of get their game plan going and really do the thing you want to do against the Dashi team, which is just don't let them get any of those A or BZO setups going, because as soon as that full screen game kind of comes into play, outside of a couple scenarios, it's going to be very rough to get out of the situation. I mean, to be fair, Ruby being one of those characters that can kind of nullify it a lot, but you'd rather just punish him for trying to get those setups up in the first place, rather than having to use some of your movement options to kind of get out of them. But yeah, just some more of that, and Dante can definitely take this tournament without having to go into the Lucha set of the set. But Yui has plenty of time to make some adaptations. We'll see how this goes. Oh, yeah, went for the Twitter clip that time.
Twitter clips are a powerful resource. Okay, nice DP. That was a good turn to DP. He had to make a mix-up happen right then and there, so the fact that he wasn't able to do so did give him a good opportunity. Tried to press 2B to catch the JC on wake up, tried to react to it immediately, but unfortunately that is not going to be a good time to do so. Trying to press 2C to get out. Already active swapping over to Yumi just to let Ruby heal a little bit. DPing out. Ooh, wow, nice catch on the JC. Pressing the button preemptively to stop her from doing something. Alright. Pressing 2A. Gonna have to deal with the sandwich here. Oh no, 5B whiffing, making it huge for Dante here. Not really getting too much started on the Yumi's part. Alright, nice hit. tried to call out the push block maybe. Oh, just doing it twice there. All right.
You know, it's -4. Not, definitely one of the safer things to have to go. Oh, unfortunately. Oh, actually, fortunately, got hit by the
yeah.
6B. Yeah, that
Yeah, the
definitely
6B
messed up.
definitely made that better.
Yeah.
Okay, DP, I like the option there. It was the safest thing to choose. Okay, didn't get that much off of it, just press the auto combo. And not picking up off this too, lots of drops on Yui's side right now. It is not looking good for her in that regard. Okay, try to press 4P. Wants to get this Yui out. Maybe not on the 4, ideally. Oh, try to press again. I don't know what he's doing there. Oh, just forcing the sandwich, didn't think he could kill. With the 5B.
Yeah, really nice abusing those Ruby buttons to just get out of that sandwich scenario, but still someone on the back foot wakes up with the super, should be baited, but not going to be a full conversion due to the starter, but still, got to be careful what you do with that Chie, with the cross up 236A, able to catch the Ruby, allowing Yui to move on to Shin Grand Finals and resetting the set.
That was one hell of a reset. Dante was definitely looking better during that game 3, but unfortunately that win is null and void as we move on to the final set of the night. This is the final first of 3, no more games to play around with, sticking with the same team, same map, same mindset. Hopefully not, actually. Hope we're maintaining a different mindset for this one. Trying to keep our head in the game, make sure that both of these players are playing to their highest caliber. We can have the highest quality games. Granted, I want to see as many games as possible. So ideally, we can get this to a 2-2, and then we'll get plenty of footage for plenty of other people to watch. And plenty of time watched on WNF. But that's not going to matter if we don't have a good way to do so now. Did not block the same side there. Thought he was going to get crossed up. And speaking of cross-ups, bursting on that same one, just going to grab Yui on her wake up there. Surprisingly, her not doing any sort of a barre of any sort. Not really taking too much damage for her troubles. Tried to throw again. Got thrown counter. Oh, no.
Yeah, you choose who to die here.
Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah, I think due to the starting formation there that couldn't quite kill. Very fortunate that 2B whiffed there, but still opting to maintain the pressure. And just says the JC into the B, Zio into the corner and doesn't tech that throw. Yeah, judging based on the damage, this is yeah, actually not going to be going for the kill. I thought that was going to be a situation where Dante had to choose who had to die, but the command grab going to be allowing that Ruby to go down in the sandwich scenario 2. Going to be forced up off the resonance. Dante immediately choosing to wake up with violence, with the Agnieszka kind of messing up the hit confirm, but it doesn't matter as Yui taking a very swift game 1 of this Shin Grand Finals very dominantly.
Okay. We are 5 games in with Dante not looking particularly strong here. Whether it was because he lost the momentum after game 3, I'm not entirely sure. But it is making a difference right here. And he has to make a decision now. If he lets Yui win another game, and then he switches the character, then it's going to be a difficult scenario to come back to because he does not have any sort of leeway. But I guess he heard me, and I know he's thinking similarly. So yeah, he switches the character. He's thinking Adachi might help out with the Chie a little more. Or maybe just the Adachi itself, you know, the mirror match might... 10-0 mirror match.
Yeah, the mirror match is definitely cursed, but I think more so for the comfortability, considering that Adachi is one of his 2 primary characters alongside the Narukami, so definitely going to be maybe better in that regard, just in terms of just having a better understanding how to play him.
Okay.
That was weird.
Yeah, it hit like the last hit of her DP. No, Ruby being inconsistent. There. Nice overhead. Gonna be not taking too much damage for his troubles. But is it gonna be nice Oki at the least? Now you're dead. Or well, you should have been if that was a little earlier of a confirm. But that's alright, we're just gonna take this right now. Set up a BZO. Force you to block. Nice DP on the overhead. Not the right super. But it's fine, we're just going to be taking the risk-free approach here. Yeah, active swapping out to Chie. I lost my train of thought there while she hit that JA. Not getting too much off of it, but we are forced into another scenario here. I think something that makes both of these teams really strong is that they're constantly making someone else deal with what they have to offer. And that's what makes this team strong in its own regard. Especially right there, when she called Resonance. That was like easily the part that makes it the most difficult for himself. Okay, that was a little late of an active swap, but it doesn't matter, thankfully. We're just going to be able to kill here. Dante looking a lot better in this next game.
Yes, definitely the Chie Dachi swap working out in spades there, as we take a well, relatively smooth game 2 of this grand finals. Definitely the showing a bit more comfort compared to the Adachi, compared to the Yumi. While Yumi's not exactly a hard character to play, still having more knowledge on how to exactly use one of your characters and having so much more experience with them is always going to be a great benefit. And yeah, just also having the better access of kind of sniping out the Adachi's late. I'm also losing my train of thought. It's late. Adachi with their own lasers is definitely working out, but going to be actually, you know, be like, hey, the Yumi on the other side is gone. I don't want to play the Adachi mirror. I'm gonna be playing Chie Yumi. Definitely team. I will murder your life bar. That's the best way to put this team.
Yeah, if Razo has taught us anything, this is the murder your life bar team. Oh wow, what a JC! I like the burst there, because either way he wasn't gonna get punished regardless of what he did. Okay, deserved. He needed that.
You did not just say Adachi needed something.
Look, it was deserved.
I mean, it was deserved, but doesn't mean that he deserved it.
No.
Anyways, I mean, gonna be cashing out with a very saucy 10k there off that Chie or Yumi starter, but going to be interesting swap over into the Chie. I'm not sure what Yumi wanted there, but definitely gonna be getting punished for it.
Also getting punished for trying to anti-air that JC. Not looking good in that regard. This might be a dead character. No, this might be a dead Adachi first. But, okay, no. The drop, that was a pretty big drop. I'm gonna have to air block. Just fighting desperately for life here. Okay, I thought that 5A whiff was actually gonna matter, but no recovery. Oh, that's still hidden. Ruby buttons. Oh no, okay. Unfortunate. I can't tell if he got hit because it got crossed up or like he got caught during jump startup. I don't know. He got hit by something. But this is game point for Yui right now. Not feeling good for Dante. He's confident though. He thinks this team is the solution, whether or not it's the Yumi or the Adachi on the other side. We are gonna see exactly how this translates into the final game. This isn't the 2-2 that I was thinking about right now. Maybe we'll get there within the next couple minutes, but we are gonna see exactly how Dante makes this final game count here in this, well, his final game anyway, in this game 4 of Grand Finals. Can we get a hype for this Grand Finals? Can we hear it, folks?
Wow, well that was definitely one way to pop off at the start of the set. Round start 2-1-4-B as Yumi definitely not going to be working out, especially getting a run up grab 2. Yumi is taking quite a beating already at relatively low health bar so early. A nice block on the overhead, but still in the pressure. Finds a good place to burst out of the situation though. And it's going to be frame trapped in there as well. Here with the Chie going to be firing back with a little bit more momentum, but the life total is still in Dante's favor for sure.
Yes, sir. Frame trapping into a -1 stagger that also has a 6 frame. You love to see it. Ah, no, the 2v whipping. Rare scenario where Ruby's getting whip punished though. Alright, just gonna have to deal with that Oki here. 2v not having enough hits them to make something happen. Nice block. Little lack thereof, I should say. Got caught by the low, but... Wait, what? You know, whatever. Whatever, I'll ask later. Game here, just gonna call it 60. Got a counter hit, so maybe it was a button. But it doesn't really matter, because gonna have to hold that. Oh! Okay. Interesting.
Nonetheless, a very good whiff punish, and already getting hit into the sandwich scenario. Try to match out of this situation, but the Adachi 5P able to hook it up. Yeah, it went into a little bit of the wrong combo there, so wasn't quite able to convert. Nice attempt at the air and blockable setup, but unfortunately not working out. What?
Oh my god.
Excuse me?
Dante, please!
Hold, what? How did Adachi not get this game sucks, bro. Oh, I got hit
so
by
he
the
was
overhead.
blocking that. Yeah, you got hit. Okay, you got caught by the 4P. Okay, there you go. You fixed it. You fixed it. That could have been bad. Okay. So, what I was confused about earlier, there was a point where Chie was doing mix-ups after Bizio. On screen, we saw that I think he got hit, but the push block thing also came out, so but the damage was still there, so he got hit and also push blocked?
There are some weird situations where, yeah, you can push block and still get hit. It's not very common, but it does happen.
That's okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to keep that in mind if I ever see that again.
Yeah, that's just a BB tag suck scenario. Like there's no like other way around it. It's just like, damn, the spaghetti code is really really coming into play. But I was also surprised by the fact that I guess Yumi236 VC, like it has a point in the screen where it just doesn't have an active hitbox anymore. It's not literally the entire screen, because there's no way that BZO setup didn't get broken by the Yumi Super, because that doesn't go away if you get hit, which is weird. I don't know, but definitely Yui, or okay, I was gonna say Yui taking some time probably to think. And moving back over to the main squeeze, we're going to be having a Adachi mirror for the last match of the night. Tide upset. Whoever moves on, or whoever wins the set, gets to move on and gets that first place victory. Yeah, we'll have to see how it moves on, or as it plays out, and who moves on, because definitely been a very close set so far.
Absolutely. I was always trying to comment on the Yomi of both of these players, telling you what I think about it, but we're so far into that set that the only thing that can really tell you how they're feeling is this play right here, right now. If pressing Fireball on round start doesn't tell you how Dante is feeling, then I don't know what does. Alright, it's gonna... Okay, she mashed, but she still got hit by the throwaway. That was unfortunate. DP. There wasn't the round ending DP war close. Okay, 7.7k. Block. Baiting on the burst too? Aw, no, it was too late. He pressed the button. Nice block. Or, no, he did not block. I lied.
Look, block with your 2-frame super, or 2-metered super, you know? Definitely better than actually blocking that setup, as it was able to actually seal out a deal with the Adachi, and now Yui has to make the Chie solo comeback of their life, not looking good, and so much constant pressure, gets hit with the overhead, and that just might be it. No, drops the combo. Oh, woke up with violence there.
For a second.
It was the mix-up. Almost freaking killed off the Adachi there, but waking up with the added smasher, but a little bit too slow. Going to be waking up with the super. Yeah, I really actually prefer that idea. Instead of trying to go over and punish the Ruby, he wants to make sure that this is a 1v1 situation. Very smart decision by Yui, but this is still a mountain to climb. But going to be making that mountain a little bit smaller there with that grab. Gonna be running out a lot of Dante's resonance too. But it gets
What a
met with the
DP.
TP. Ooh. Yeah, just like that.
Dante clearing it out. In a frankly anticlimactic scenario, not because I said it was gonna end in an EV. I swear to you. You know what?
You really did predict the future. This set really did end with somebody doing the DP.
More or less, yeah. Look,
My
see,
My God,
we take those.
the freaking fortune teller Midori over here, able to predict the future and commentate the set. That's crazy. He knew it. He
See-
knew everything that was coming.
Now we're setting the condition. I'm gonna lie to one of you one day, and you're not sure if I'm gonna lie to you or if it's gonna be the truth. So there's gonna be even more tension for the next time I show up, if that ever happens, mind you. But we're not worried about the future. We're worried about the right now. That is gonna be the end of WNF episode 10, third episode with rollback, and I could not be more flabbergasted with how that ended. There were significantly less players than when I initially came on for the first time, but it didn't make a difference. All the players played their hearts out. They all showed us just what they're made of. And it really just goes to show how dedicated all of the, not only just the players, but the community as a whole is. I'm ecstatic to be able to commentate for all of these people, as well as the ones that are watching right now. Thank you so much for all tuning in, showing us just what you're made of. Everyone that either got knocked out later, knocked out earlier, or just watching just to have some fun on this brand new night, wherever you are, BBTAG, West Coast, East Coast, doesn't matter. You're all great. Thank you so much for tuning by, and I hope you have a great night.
Yes, for sure. Always a great time to be able to commentate for y'all at the WNF's Wednesday night fights. Always a pleasure, you know. We got the roll vacuum in play, means we get to see a lot of potential new players that we don't ever get to see at WNF, which is a pretty cool thing. In fact, we got to see that here with this grand finals, which is two East Coast players, two people that wouldn't normally be able to show up, but now thanks to the rollback, they're here and they're playing a little bit of rough edges here and there, and yeah. Always a pleasure to see them. Speaking of them, I'm gonna remind you guys of the top three. We got Dante in first, Yui in the second, and Critical Existence Failure in third. Very much shout outs to them and shout outs to the players tonight, as well as the viewers at home who got to see tonight's action. But you know, also gotta give a huge shout outs to tonight's TO. Master Chief always coming in week in and week out to make sure that these tournaments run as smoothly as possible. Wouldn't be possible without him. Also wouldn't be possible without our great streamer E30 able to live stream the action to the folks at home. Make sure everyone gets to appreciate some W night fight, Wednesday night fights at home, and yeah. This has been Long Lily, your commentator, and shout outs also to my fellow commentator Mito for holding it down with the mic for me as well. Always a pleasure, and also looking forward to working with you more in the future. And yeah, that's it for me. Drink water, eat food, and get some sleep, y'all. I know in the East Coast it's almost midnight.
Of course. Big thank you to you two, Lon Lily and Mito, for holding it down on commentary for tonight's bracket. A lot of matches, a lot of excitement, and you both did wonderful in giving your insight and your analysis of everything that was happening as best you could. I'm sure there was some chaos, but yeah. Of course, thank you very much to E30 for streaming week in and week out. For all of you wonderful viewers at home who decided to join us on this Wednesday night / Thursday morning, depending on what your time zone is. Of course, shout outs to all the players for bringing in their best efforts and putting on a wonderful bracket for everyone to watch, and looking forward to next week's as well. Let's see what else. Shout outs to Kite Books who are having their works in the Match Arena marketplace and giving a portion of the purchases made through that marketplace towards Bracket Pot. Love everything that they've put out so far. Looking forward to seeing more releases from them in the future. And let's see. Everyone else? Yep. And last but certainly not least, big thank you, of course, to Level Up Productions for having Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition be a way for us to experience locals when in-person locals, at least for WNF, aren't happening yet. Hopefully soon. Hopefully very soon. I definitely am missing them. But until that point, we're still here, still holding it down for you all with Wednesday Night Fights Online BBTAG. This has been Master Cheap, TO, bracket runner, and, well, host of tonight's bracket. Always a pleasure doing this for you all. Looking forward to the next one, as always. And with all that being said, I leave it over to you, E30. Take it away.
All right. Many thanks again for Longley and Mito for commentating tonight. Glad to have you back on the mic, Mito. Always a pleasure working with you every week, Lon. Many thanks again to Master Chief for helping the bracket run as smoothly as possible. I suspect as the better the rollback gets, when they finally come around to release some updates for it, it'll just get better and these brackets will get bigger. And I'm sure Master Chief is capable of running bigger brackets as they come around. But not really any updates from here, so I'll just get right to it. Thank you everyone again for tuning in. This has been WNF Online Edition BBTAG Episode 10. Thanks again everyone for tuning in. But for now, all good things must come to an end. So for now, stay safe, stay beautiful, drink your water, tell your friends and family you love them, but most importantly, shout outs to Bird
Shout
Gang.
out to Joey.
Have a good night, y'all. Peace.